Oh, hello.
Let me go check the mic check.
Mic check,
Yeah,
mic check.
Avoided 2 stoplights. Tell me what you did.
John Becker. Mic check, mic check. Saturday night finals. Women's Saturday night fight series final. Saturday night SmackDown. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna go get the contestants. It's good, Tom.
Good to go. All right, we're good to go. Now we're just waiting for some viewers. Johnny.
Yeah.
You want to put the rest of it on there?
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, so there's that. Or did you already? All right, everybody, we're getting started here. Go ahead and step out of the booth, but enjoying. Oh. There you go. Thanks, sir. Yep. Cool. Greatly appreciated. Yep. All right. Hope everybody's excited for tonight. No. No, I don't want that. I just wanted to move.
There you go.
All right. Are we on? Are we live? Ooh. Anyway, so here we are. It is the finals match. Usually we do a consolation match, but something's going on, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Stephanie Ford is here with me. I'm Robbie, and we are here to call it out. We have a great match. Danielle Schlehuber and Mandi Ritthaler, I'm told. She told me how to pronounce it, so I don't have to gloss over it. How are you doing tonight, Stephanie?
I'm doing great, thanks. I'm excited to be here. This has been like, months in the making and a whole culmination, and so it's just going to be fantastic to watch. These ladies are both going to slay tonight.
Right, and for anybody that's curious, I actually have the money we're going to pay out tonight in my hand. So y'all have a good night, and I'll catch you on the flip side. No, so first is $3,200, second is $2,400 for the tournament, and first for the Calcutta is $3,020, and second place is $2,270. So that's $6,220 for first place total, and $4,670 for second place. This is a lot of money. I was talking to Danielle. I said, "You ever had $6,000 cash in your hand?"
Yeah.
She goes, "I've had it in the bank." I said, "No, in your hot little hand, ready to go." Right? Have you done that? She's like, "Nope," and I'm like, "Maybe tonight."
Right?
Might
Fingers
be tonight.
crossed. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna put this right in
Give
the
me
drawer,
sunny,
so we don't
yeah.
have to. I'm
You're
not.
all good.
We're putting the money away, so I'm not threatening to run away with it.
No worries. All right, we got the break off here. All right, guys, let us know in the comments who you're rooting for. We see a Let's Go Mandi here already. Let's
All
see.
right. So, this is where it's at, right? We are into the first break. So, have you been? Did you play in this?
I did.
You did?
I played Adriana in the first round.
Oh,
I
that's
got you
right.
commentated my
That's
match.
right.
Yeah.
Adriana came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I kind of put it to you, didn't
No, I nicknamed her the Savage. She
Right.
is literally.
She is.
She comes back like she comes out swinging. I love that about her. She doesn't matter how far she's down or how how bleak the situation looks. She fights back every single time, and I just love that about her. So. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will try to get the overhead view done because I like that overhead view. It gets us a little bit better version of the table. I think this looks a little elongated. You don't see some of the angles. Hold on a second. I'll be back. Right back. Sir.
Yeah, you're all good.
Scooter.
Ooh, parked that right there. It's waiting for you. Don't worry. All right. Looks like Danielle's coming up to the table. Now, these ladies have battled all the way through this, you know, like every single match has just been phenomenal to watch. It's been super exciting the whole way through, never a dull moment. So let's see what happens tonight. I'm excited.
All right, Johnny. He'll be here in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. So we're gonna get Johnny back in here. He helped us. We were having trouble with the microphone again. It seems to be a little issue from time to time, as with every live stream that happens. And so he's gonna get back in here and see if we can't get that top view done. But so it looks like, ooh.
Yep.
And unfortunately, if we had the overhead view, you'd be able to see how tied up Danielle got behind that 9 ball. She decided to take stripes, solids. They look pretty open. We could see, have you ever used the drawing thing before?
I have not. No,
So-
actually, this is my first time in the booth.
So over here, and then you get the jar. So that's the 15 ball. Up here comes Johnny. Let's get out of his way.
All right, you got it.
All right. Johnny Becker to the rescue again. Danielle's going to try some, looks like 2 rail. Oh, she hit it. Very nice. But she left Mandi with a shot there. There we go, Johnny. If you got any IT issues, hey, he's our man.
That's the man.
He's our man.
Thank you.
All right, so there we go. So I'm going to switch to
All
that
right.
table one.
There we go.
So Mandi,
Yeah, that's very helpful.
right? Oh, let's get the hand off there. I don't know if you guys can see this stuff. So she hangs a 14, so I don't think that's too bad. And this 8, I don't know if that 8 goes. It does look like it goes. It looks like it's on the back side. Oops. So let's see where we at. Annotate, draw. Oops. Right click, interact. Move that over here. Let's go ahead and close this. All right. So that 8 right there looks like it's on the back side of the 12, so it goes. So this is really the only issue for Danielle. She's got to get pretty straight on that. It looks like it might be up above the side pocket enough that she doesn't have to worry about that knuckle. But, I mean, if it's right there, it will come off that knuckle. That 6 goes in this pocket. So, I mean, she's looking pretty clean. And with the 3 ball there, she could take a swing at this, either the 1 or the 5 into there. Looks like she's got to take the 5 first. So Danielle has been a whole different, I don't think she wanted to do that, but she could still see the 1. But she's been a whole different player during this match.
She has.
She's a completely different player since I played her 3 or 4 or 5 times, and completely different player for the league.
Wow.
I mean, she is really knuckling down.
Yeah. No, she's been in beast mode. Both of them have throughout the whole competition.
So Maria Finley says, hello, Stephanie. She's watching from us. She's going to be playing tomorrow night against Deb May for the consolation match.
That's right. Tomorrow, 4 p.m.
4 p.m. I know, Stephanie, you said you couldn't make that. I'm going to try to make it. We'll see who else we can get in here.
Nice.
So hopefully we get somebody to help me out. Oh, she goes for the cross side. Look at this. I'm telling you.
Do we get fired that early?
Yeah.
I think so.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I
Heck
think.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Oh, our fire button's not.
Oh, there it goes. All right. So I just had to hold my mouth right with that. So when you were playing your first match, your match,
My only match.
your only match. I didn't want to be that rude,
You're all good.
but what were the nerves like? I mean, what were you thinking? What were you feeling? What were you as Adriana proceeded to march you down?
Yeah.
Again, not to be
not at all.
This is blunt, right?
Totally.
We don't mess around with this. We tell it like it is. I mean,
No.
I'll sit here and talk about my whooping that I took from Tony last Tuesday night if it makes anybody happy, or Tuesday night if it makes anybody happy. I get them all the time too. I get to learn how to rack. Every time I play them, I get to learn how to rack again and again and again. Right? So
Totally.
we lose these matches, right? And
But I don't lose the lesson. That's what I'm here for. Is I'm trying to learn, and just like anybody else, it's
and
work in
hopefully it doesn't
progress.
affect us, to where it actually takes us away from the game.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So that was the first time I'd ever done a live stream. So that was a really interesting learning experience for
did
me
that
as
just
well.
make it nervous for you?
No,
just knowing that there was all
actually-
these people watching.
No, not at all. That doesn't bother me.
I think we got up to like 50 or 60 viewers.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's...
I love that. No, that doesn't bother me at all. The pressure doesn't bother me. You know, just being out there and playing. The bright lights were a little bit different, but I actually came the week before and practiced under them to kind of get a little bit, learn these tables a little bit, learn the pockets, you know, and kind of put that in the back of my mind. That was the last thing I wanted to worry about. The only thing I wanted to worry about is just making my shots. So we tried turning off the light on table 2 just to keep it so that nobody would come over there, and it made it look like an absolute black hole. Right.
So we decided to turn it back on.
Yeah.
And it made it too much of a difference for the ladies, but it certainly would have been more kind of I forget what you call it, theater in the round kind of idea of shooting this stuff. So now that Danielle, she knocked that 3 in, so now that 15 has someplace to go.
Yep.
She rolls this forward. She's got the 11. I'm colorblind, so you'll see me bounce it up and down. I'm the colorblind commentator.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on the screen too when it's the 2 or the 4 or anything, or the 12 or the 10. So
if anybody's asking, this is the 2, this is the 4, that's the 6.
Yep.
All the rest are the stripes, except for that one. Obviously, it's the 8 ball. We'll get Stephanie on the draw pad, see if she can draw a straight line.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tony's got pretty good at that. I'm still kind of the squirgly thing.
Yeah.
David Jones says, "What's up, Ford? Love your life and your knowledge of playing. You are having fun. Enjoy your experience." So this is an experience, getting to talk about a game that you love.
For sure,
right?
Absolutely. I'm absolutely all about it.
You know what? After last weekend. This match last weekend, I had a lot of people come up and they were like, "Hey, good job. Really appreciate it." You know, I'm not here to educate anybody. I know we do some commentating, commentating lessons on some different things or how you look at it or what you do with it. So, you know, if she was stretching a little bit far, I thought she was going to have to stretch for this.
No.
But she was able to power that nice. Now she's back on the 15, rolling to that 11 to get back in her order.
Yeah, great shape, for sure.
So, she might be straight in on that 11. But that's but so even still, 11 ball goes here. If she can get any portion of this short rail, she can come up and just be off of it. Even if she's just here, that's a pretty straight in shot. She was actually able to see a lot of it.
Definitely.
A little bit of a back cut, that 6 ball is going to come into play. But that's okay, because if she hits it hard. So here's the issue that I have when I start talking to the younger players, the lower skill players, and we start talking about speed, and all of a sudden they want to hit things soft.
Right.
Soft. No, hit them at the speed that you need to hit them.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, does it?
Bounce out.
She may be
locked
hooked.
in there. Yep.
She may be hooked.
It looks like it. Yep.
She may be able to see a piece of it. She looks like she's already kicking.
Yeah.
So here's what she's looking at. First diamond to diamond and a half gets this cue ball coming back towards that side pocket. Right. So if you want to get it, now that the 13 is out here, you're going to have to pull it here and see if she can't come that way, just like that. And no English. So that's what happened. She hit it flat, just with a little top. It didn't put any inside English for it to hold that track line coming off the second rail. And how do I know that? Because I've done that 100 times before I finally learned that I got to use inside English.
Right.
Both
views, please. We're asked on the chat.
Right. So we won't switch back and forth. Yeah.
Cool.
So here we go. This is the only issue she's got, but this ball plays off the 13 very easily. It also goes clear into the side. Yeah. And if she could stop shot that, she's got this in here. She can roll up, maybe get close to the rail. Like I said, I've looked at this. If we look at on this on the side, there's enough. That's a good shot.
Yeah,
but now she's got to figure out this 6.
Yep.
So she's got to roll down, take the 2 next, and she's got to get off the rail to do that, or she's going to overroll. And she did. Very nice.
Yep, good shape.
And she did. Let's go to the top. Oh, very nice.
Yep.
So now she's pretty much straight in. So all she's got to do is roll this cue ball forward. What is that? Maybe a half a diamond. And again, the 6 plays off the 13. So if she over rolls it, she's actually got a shot down to the side if she doesn't like that. But if she under rolls it, if she just rolls the cue ball forward, not even a full, that cuts right to that 13.
Yeah.
And so this is something I also tell my lower skill players. If you've got a ball there,
Yeah.
it makes the pocket wider. So let's use that ball.
For sure. That's one of the reasons I love watching these live streams, is I learned so much. I learned so much from watching these, what you guys would do, what patterns you're going to take, how you're going to hit it, how you're going to get around the table. And then just watching people's choices, individual choices there on getting shape there.
So Dave Shelton asks, any history between these two? No, I've been talking to both of them. I believe this is the first time they've ever played. Mandi played a lot when she was younger, had kids, gave up the game for quite a while, and now she's back to it. She's been playing for the past, 2 years, I think, back into the game. Danielle's been playing for quite a while, but I don't think they've ever matched up against each other. They just play in different leagues, and we haven't had, unless it's a small tournament that we had, or it might have been a couples or a Jack and Jill, they may have matched up, but certainly not singles, and certainly not this level. So Danielle, nice. Got to watch out for that 13. Oh, she comes over the top of it. Very nice. Very nice. So here we go. Speed, right? She hits that even better. She winds up right about there. Now she's back cutting, and that 13 makes that side pocket really wide.
Yeah.
So Danielle's got a chance to draw first blood here. So I was talking to Mandi. I was like, what do you think about Danielle's game?
Yeah.
And she was like, wow, she is a strong player. She came out, because we were talking that Danielle likes showing up, having some beers, and shooting some pool.
Yeah.
This is not that Danielle. This is completely a different Danielle. And she hits it.
Wow.
Stay away from the side pocket. So Danielle on the board first.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to enlarge this a little bit. So 1-0. So this is the question that I like asking everybody in here.
Yeah.
At what score you're down?
Yep.
At what score do you start worrying and start thinking about changing the way your game? Maybe you tighten up.
Sure.
Maybe you go a little bit more defensive. Maybe you go more aggressive. Who knows what it is? But what's the score that you go, OS?
I think, even when I'm just starting to get down, when the tide's starting to turn, like when I was playing Adriana and I was up, and you feel that momentum shift, and I'm like, that's where I need to change things up.
Right.
That when you feel the temperature of the room change,
right,
and you're like, okay, this is where it's at. But if a specific score, I'd have to say, if you're getting down 3 racks, I think that's really when it's really time to put the pedal to the metal.
Right.
Or switch up your strategy, if you're playing more offense and you're being a really aggressive player, then go ahead and switch to defense more, Just change something up, because what you're doing isn't working. So, if you're down, I'd say 3 full racks, that's when it's time to really turn that tide and just be honest with yourself and say, man, what am I doing? What do I need to do? Do I need to stay down?
Ooh.
Do I need to?
So,
yeah.
I'm not to cut you off.
No, you're cool.
But what happens when you see this? What did Danielle do? She gave herself a what kind of rack? Everybody at home, what did she give her? She gave herself a you know what rack.
Yep.
Right? You cannot do that. When it is rack your own, you have to make sure, checking that rack. Make sure everything's touching. Because this now is going to be a very long game, and it's going to be defensive in
chess
nature.
Match. Yeah.
Right? So here's one where both players were aggressive in that first rack, and now they are forced to change up their game to defensive, because the first one that breaks this little group out right here, those 4 balls, the 6 gets away easy, right? The 11 gets away easy, but those 4 balls that what is that? The 14, the 12, the 8, and the 6 right there. Whoever can get that, whoever is forced to break that open real quick, it is going to be done. Yeah, so for me in a match, and I don't care if I'm playing Jack or Jill, if I'm playing singles, if I'm playing Dutch doubles, I'm we're race to 8. 8-0 is when I start to worry, because now I got no more chances. Right. 7-0, I still got a chance. Am I gonna? Me and my partner, or am I gonna run out 8 or now 9 racks if it's 1 by 2?
Sure.
Probably not. But man, you're gonna know that I was there, and I'm gonna give it my all.
Yeah.
Do I change up my strategy? Do I do something different? It really depends on who I play, who my partner, who my opponent is.
Sure.
Some people, you're just waiting for them to make that mistake. Maybe they haven't made a mistake yet.
Right.
And that first mistake will be the detrimental downfall. Right. Some people, they shoot well, and there's very little mistakes that come. Yeah. But it's the little ones, and then I gotta be able to take advantage of those mistakes.
For sure. Capitalize on those. Absolutely.
I know people say, say, well, 7-0 is too late to wait. True, I get it. You
Yeah.
know? But I start worrying.
But it ain't over.
And when they're down on that 8 ball to win that 8th game or whatever, that's when I worry, because I'm out of chances, right?
Right.
But I always feel there's not a rack that I'm gonna change my game. I'm gonna try and shoot the same game.
Yeah.
Over. Oh, double kiss. Oh, she got it.
I just go back to my fundamentals.
Right.
You know, I just try to go all the way back.
Here we're gonna find this out. This 8 goes off this 12. If I look at it. If we look at it right there, I think you can see if this 8 goes down the table, it goes off the 12 right in that pocket. We go and take a look. Oops, gotta.
Ooh.
Ooh,
To the rail.
So it took the 8 off quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or it took the 12 on quite a bit and was pushed, and so it was pushed that short rail. So and she really didn't hit it hard. But now what do you do with this?
Yeah.
And so if you went back and listened to your game, and I think we had both ladies had issues, stop making balls.
Right.
When you have something that you're not going to be able to get to and you don't know what to do with it, you got to stop making balls.
What does TP say? Stop taking soldiers off the field. That's right.
So here's the safety. So now if Danielle can figure out how to make this ball, right? This 1 goes and forces her to forces Mandi maybe to take that 14 or maybe play another safe, right? This is where Danielle's got to figure out where's the spot that I can put it to where she doesn't have a shot and I potentially get ball in hand. Because Mandi cannot make this ball now without having a plan for this 14.
Ooh, where to go to the bracket?
Is that the one?
Yep. All right, cool. Oh, you need the scorecard. Sorry.
No worries. We got it. I don't know how to get that back up. So
It'll be on the other side, digital pool.
that one? No, that's a. Oh, down here. I
Yeah.
got you. Got you.
Let me see it one time real quick.
There we go.
One more time. Cool.
All right. So we have Pat in here inspecting this.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Like and share, everybody. We did announce we are having a Jack and Jill, and on Sunday, starting in January, 600 team. I have 20 teams signed up in like 2 hours.
Sweet.
So message me if you want to get in. Jack and Jill, 1,050. All right,
1050 max
Hey.
with a 5-point allowance because they're not going to sign up for or not going to start playing for 2 months. So when they actually do take payment, that's when you'll be locked in. So you can go up to a 1055. If you hit 1056, you're out.
Yep, and
And you need to
paying
find-
in December, and that's when we'll lock it
Yep.
in.
And- yep,
Huge
there you go.
shout out to Patrick for putting this together. Thank you,
Thank
man.
you guys for your help. No,
Appreciate
thank you guys.
So smart Danielle tried to play this 5 down in the corner and catch the backside of the 12.
Yeah.
And she kind of got it full to force it right there. So now this gives. Let's see. Let's go to that end table. That 14. Yep. If she can get the spot, that 14 goes.
Goes.
But look what Danielle also did.
Yeah.
She tied that up. Here's the play is
Yeah.
you can actually play that 14, get up here and come down and bump that, but that is such a straight in shot. I wouldn't even be messing with this. This is the point that I want to there we
Just
go.
back and forth.
Tie something up. I might have wanted to get out and then actually start playing with that 8 ball.
Sure.
Right? The 6 goes off the 8 and clears it. So make that 14. I'm clearing the 6 out.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know how good Danielle is with the draw. You might be able to play something here and draw underneath that 2, get that 2 going this way, get the 8 coming this way, but then, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a Tony approved shot. So this is now, what do we do?
Yeah. This is a gear grinder for sure.
If I'm Danielle, I'm either making this ball or this ball. You can have ball in hand.
Right.
With that the way it is,
Yep.
I'm making Mandi's ball. She's got the chops. She's already proved that she's got the chops. She can get a 5, a 6 outer,
Yep.
right?
Absolutely.
She's She's almost had a break and run,
Yeah.
right? We have Mandy's daughter.
Hi.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Okay. So, what's your name?
Malia.
Malia.
Hi,
I'm
Malia.
Robbie. This is Stephanie.
Hi, nice
So-
to meet you.
What do you think of this so far? So right now Danielle is up. Feel free to talk. It's okay. Nobody's gonna come and arrest you for this.
Yeah, they will.
Danielle's up 1-0. See, now with this here, I'm parking that 5 right with that 2. I'm moving this. I'm
That
sorry,
three?
the 3 ball.
Yeah,
the
that
3
three
ball.
ball, right in
yeah,
there.
see, colorblind commentator. And it's kind of hard to tell how the match
Are
is
you
going in
actually
the second.
colorblind?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I'll got you.
Right?
You gonna play pool just like your mom? No.
Nah. Nah.
Nah.
Just a game we all have fun with.
So it looks like Mandy is looking at a kick of some sort. I'm not sure why. I mean, but if you get a bridge, you can hit this cue ball down here and then spin it into the 12, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so they're
You want a
asking
hit
for a
watch?
hit
Go
watch.
for it. Yep.
I'll be right back.
No worries. So Malia, we'll do an interview. What grade are you in?
7th.
All right, middle school, huh?
Yeah.
Exciting.
No.
No? All right, looks like she's gonna kick at this. Ball in hand. All right, you got a nice spot out there on the rail, huh?
So, I mean, when the job is tough, right?
Yeah,
So that actually kind of helped Mandy out. It got the 3 ball out of a situation.
yeah.
I'm making
Wait,
the 10.
what's my mom? Stripes this on.
Your mom is stripes.
Okay.
She was just shooting at the the 12 ball right there. She was trying to come off the rail,
Yeah.
and they were asking for a hit watch because if it came a little high, it might have contacted the 5 ball 1st, which is great. And it's such good sportsmanship because she even talked to Danielle. Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Do you want to get a hit watch?
Right.
Man, a lot of the guys I see playing, they're like, you know what? If you want a hit watch, you're gonna have to ask for one. I'm
You
not
have
gonna
to call
tell you.
it. Yeah.
Right? Such good sportsmanship this whole tournament. I
Absolutely.
thoroughly enjoyed it. And I mean, there were some young ladies that playing in a tournament for the first time and got the emotion. And man, it took them. Oh, I think Danielle is gonna try and thin this 2 ball
Yeah.
to get it away from the 8 and make the 12. And if she does, and she can stick it, that's gonna be right behind that 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
See, now
All
this
right.
is open.
Yeah.
See, and with that 2 ball that's rolled up there, Mandy, if she can make that 14,
Right.
cut that 14, that cue ball is going to stick right there.
Yep.
It may roll down just a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking towards the short
Yep.
rail. Let's see.
So what I don't want to see her do is hit top,
Right.
because top will push that 2 ball the way that the cue ball comes off that
Yep.
14. It will push that 2 ball towards the 8,
And kill your cue.
which it won't necessarily kill the cue. I think she'll have enough room to play. No, you're good. You're good. If so, let's talk about this as 14 goes. So if you put top, that 2 ball is going to come this way, and the cue ball is going to follow through. So she'll have sight off the rail to hit this and get above it. But I think that 2 is going to come back into play. See, there it is. Oh no, she did it. So here it is. So she's got her 14 out. The 8 is out now. So this is where Danielle makes. She's got to shoot. She's got to shoot the 5 ball.
Yep.
She's got to shoot the 5 ball soft enough that the cue ball comes off this 5 and just goes to this diamond. And then Mandy's stuck. This is the point. Well, she's not stuck. There's things that Mandy can do, but it puts her in a position to where she can't make her ball. Here she goes. So this is exactly what she's doing. And it
Yep,
rolled
making
out too
that,
much,
yeah.
and I think it gave Mandy an edge, but this is okay.
Yeah.
So now can she come behind the 6? Can we see it from this angle? I don't think, no, that doesn't show it. Over the top, can she get behind that 6 and spin that cue ball? Because if so, that cue ball, that 14's not looking bad to either the bottom left-hand corner
Yep.
or the center, depending on how far behind that 14 she can get. She's looking at it. She's got that little smile on her face, kind of shaking her head like, oh, what did I get myself into? So this is where, I mean, and if you play a defensive game, your two choices are playing the two here, right, to stick it behind the 8, or just barely pushing that 6 up to the 14, but you gotta lock it up to the 14 enough that Danielle can't make it, because she's not gonna be able to get the 6 out and the 4 out at the same time. There's a way to do it, and it's banking the 4, but then it puts the 6 down there by the 8. You have anything to drink?
I'm good. I have water. Thank you so much.
So she played it smart. Got the 14 in there, so I guess she could see an edge. I missed it. Was she able to see it? Oh, she was able to see the top edge of the 14.
Yeah.
So just pushed it to the rail. And so now it's a good hit, and the 4's got nowhere to go. The 4 does have somewhere to go. You can back cut this 4 or back bank this 4 this way, and the cue ball rolls into the 14, but the 14 has the chance of going down, pushing this 2, and potentially locking up to the 8. So you really don't want to do anything. I like her Danielle being somewhere down here and then cross banking this. So cue ball thin and then 3 rails, or you hit bottom and the cue ball comes out this way. Either way. I like that. It tastes pretty good. It's gonna taste even better now.
Yeah, you don't know what I do with the tip of it.
Oh.
I can only guess.
Close.
That was smart there too, because she parked the 6 ball right in front of the pocket for the 8.
Right. So these shots, she tried to back cut the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back cutting the 6, you're not trying to. So as you come across a ball, like when you're back cutting it, it will actually put spin on that ball, and it will throw it long. So when you back cut a ball, you're actually aiming for the knuckle, and that English will actually bring it back to the pocket. So if you aim at the center of the pocket, you are not going to make it. So here it is. Does she just touch it? Yep. Nice. However, I think Danielle can see enough of that edge that she can bang that out of there. And if she doesn't make it, and really, Danielle, all she's trying to do is take that 4 and stick it somewhere right there, and then just roll the cue ball right on top of the 14.
It opened it enough up where it could go in the top right corner.
Well,
too.
let's
Top
look
left
at
corner,
it.
yeah?
Let's look at it. Can we see that? I don't think so. So yeah, if the cue ball.
It's down table by that.
If the cue ball's somewhere in this area,
Yep.
you could cut that 4 down. I completely agree.
Danielle's a pretty aggressive player, so let's
Yeah.
see what she goes for.
She can actually. Small. She just played off.
Playing it smart.
So look at this. She's hitting balls to put them around the pocket. She's making sure they're not winding up on the rail. They're not winding up any close to that 8. She's hitting them soft, that they're staying around the pocket. So now the leave on this is super easy. If she winds up hitting that 3 and it winds up in the center of the short rail, now it's the issue. So this, if you can just see this edge, you're just trying to touch. Just trying to touch. See, now that 4 is open wide up to the corner pocket. If I'm Danielle, I'm taking that first.
Yep.
Actually, I like taking the 6 with inside, then taking the 4. Taking the 6 with big inside, hitting it fat.
I think I like that better.
Yeah. So hitting the 6 fat, so it actually comes off this way, and English brings it either straight up the table or back into this rail, and you have a little back cut. Because we could see it from here. That 4 is on this side of the 14, so there's no issue bringing that to the pocket now, to the corner. So thinking man's game, right? But so this is a thinking woman's game, right?
Yes.
So Chris Behrman says 4 first. I don't think so. I mean, I like that 6, and you're putting inside English, hitting it fat inside English, so it misses the 8. But Danielle's going to follow Chris's lead. Let's see if she can pull this off. Thank you, man.
And I've seen them both pull some pretty amazing stuff off so far.
Not me. You're the one that's putting 19. See, and then if you get out of shape on the 4, you can also take the 3, start the pattern all over again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I say take that 6 first. I know it opens up the pocket. You don't want to do that, but aggressive shooting, right?
Right. Well, she
Like
hugged,
Tony says, if you got a chance to be aggressive.
right. Well, and she hugged that cue ball right up on that 14.
So let's look at the top view
Yeah.
here. So that might be, so if our angle is this to shoot to the pocket, we're almost on the same angle as right here. So we're almost on that line. Nice. Nice. I like that. That was a well executed. I'm going to give that a little fire because that was well executed. What it does is Danielle can see the back side of this, send it 3 rails, but if she hits it too hard, that 6 gets made and there's a potential the cue ball comes this side right behind that 8 or follows the 6 in. Or she just babies it too much and leaves herself on the end rail and now it's a speed shot back to the 6.
For sure. I'm going to agree with Bierman. He says he leaves his 6 as insurance. So I think that's a good plan too.
Yeah, but I mean, like there's something to be said for being aggressive. It's
Yeah.
time to be aggressive. It's time to be aggressive. You know?
Absolutely.
So Danielle's going to play the edge of the. Ooh, she made the 2. Boy, a little heart palpitation there.
Yeah.
Little heart palpitation. That's my acid reflux flaring up right there. Watching that. So now we're back to. We can't take the 2 last because it doesn't. I mean, you're not going to slow roll that and leave yourself any decent shot on the 8.
Right.
So now you have to take it first. So back to taking the 6 first. We're not in this situation.
Right.
We're not back in this situation. We have a good shot on the 4. If we don't like it, we have a shot on the 3 to get back on the 4. So there's more opportunities taking that 6 ball first if you get out of shape. Because now if she overspins this ball, she's stuck behind that 8.
Sure.
So she could shoot the 4 and then shoot the 2. I like that.
Yeah.
She might have come out a little too far.
Yeah.
Let's look down the table. Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Can't really tell from this angle, but kind of looking over the spectator's shoulders here.
Depends on
She's
if it's
hitting
hanging.
top.
Yeah.
See, there it is.
Ooh.
That's why
Yep.
back to the 6 again.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
why you do this. So she may be able to spin to this 3 ball,
Yeah.
do a little baby masse.
Mm-hmm. She's chalking up.
Or
So this is her routine every time.
she could hit this somehow. I don't know how. Bring it and then chip it.
That's a lot of inside.
That's magic.
So I like your thinking, but more so, I think you're thinking about doing something like this,
Yeah, I don't know.
right? But there's such a large margin of error if you've never tried that. Yeah, so it's a 3 Kenny, and we just saw that wouldn't work. Oh, she kicked down to the end rail. So this is it right here, right? So this is being aggressive, but in a wrong pattern. So there's a drill that I do. You start out with 3 balls.
Right
oh,
there.
does it? Oh, sit. Oh. We got the noises going on. There it is.
And right there.
All
So
right.
ties it up.
Tie
Mandy ties it up 1-1. So okay, we're tied up 1-1. Are we looking at overtime here?
I think so. I think
You
this
think
is
so?
gonna be a battle royale. I think
Right.
both these ladies brought their A game today. I think it's gonna be back and forth and back and forth. I don't think it's gonna be a runaway match for anybody.
So do
Hopefully
you ever?
that's not the commentator's curse.
Well, we're talking about overtime. Right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about one or the other beating the holy you live in what
Yeah.
out of the other one. Right? We're just talking about the score of the game. We're not necessarily talking about that.
Sure.
So as Mandy Racks, I was talking to both ladies before we started.
Yeah.
And I asked to both of them. I said, "Hey, does anybody want to shout out?" And Mandy said, "Yeah, her dad Henry or her sister Andrea.
Aw.
She hopes they're watching. She says hi." And then I said, "So who's been helping you with this?" And she said, "A guy named Clark." What does that say? I don't have my glasses
Is
on.
it Griswold?
Smith. Griswold, right? Shitter's full. Clark Smith owned a pool hall and taught her a lot. It was basically a mentor and
Cool.
with her. And so I asked her, I said, is there any advice for the young ladies out there that are just maybe playing pool, been playing for a while, just starting up? And she said, don't ever give up and kick them boys' butts.
That's right, ladies.
And win. And win. Right? So, man, I hate losing. I mean, I don't know anybody that likes it. But, man, you get down to some of these, and I tell you, I've learned not to take the ladies lightly.
Well,
You cannot do it.
losing's the best way to learn how to win.
Well, practice is the best way to learn how to win. Losing is the best way to learn how to control your game.
It's like mistakes teach you what
Right.
not to do.
Right?
right.
How old are you?
12.
12. 12 turning 80 right here.
Sagely
So,
wisdom.
so any
That's right.
questions you have about life, we'll go ahead and send them in, and we'll have, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Malia.
Malia answer them for you. So we'll get the wisdom of Malia going
That's right.
here.
I wish I could
Right.
see me. I'm just like waving at like nothing.
You're all good.
Great
So
shot.
man decides to take stripes. I don't know to what end. So she can play this. I think she can't do anything with the stripe by the side pocket other than play it safe. Just bump this right here. But she could play a one pocket shot, 15 off the 9, and that clears out both of those. So one pocket, Patrick plays a lot of it. Tony plays a lot of it.
Yeah.
Stefan plays a lot of it. Oh, I'm sorry. She took solids.
Yeah, she took the one ball.
I know.
I
and
wasn't
I'm
going to
sitting
correct
here-
you, Robbie. I
sitting
wasn't
here-
going to correct
no,
you.
No. Please do. Again, colorblind, so I'm having
Yeah.
trouble determining yellow and yellow. So.
Oh, Malia, the chat says you can rap Eminem. Is that true?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
How do you know this, Bobby?
Do it. No, I'm just kidding. yeah.
But so
So what's your pattern here, Robbie? What are you looking at? If yours, she took the 5, she got the 1 first, she took the 5.
I kind of like
Where are you going here?
if this one goes past this 9,
Sure.
I kind of like taking that first.
Yep.
But if not, you wind up even with the 2 ball.
Right.
You know, wind up even with it, and you can draw into that.
Yeah.
But I mean, now do you want to clear those balls? You can always play a little bit underneath it and have it come down and out this way.
Sure.
You can play it up. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you can do that.
Yep.
Looks like she's gonna. So actually, a great play because now we're talking
Yeah.
about that. She can play the 6, play a lot of top, get it to come in here.
Sure.
If she gets the right angle, she can play something down here. Right, so it gives her options having that
Yeah.
ball. It doesn't allow Danielle to play a safety on her on this side of the balls because
Sure.
there's something there.
Yeah.
Granted, that 7 is up there, but that's not. Looking at it, it's not a hard cut. But
No.
if you're full table,
Sure.
just safeties, distance is your friend.
Absolutely.
No, I was kidding, Bobby. I heard her too. She was rapping right along with the song.
That's
This
awesome.
is So
She's
it
going
looks.
for it right away, looks like.
Yeah. Well, she played the carom for the
Yep.
9 ball. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
Beautiful.
so unfortunately that gets up, but
That's all right.
we're going to use our official measuring tool and look at that half diamond. And actually,
It's a piece of paper, you guys who can't see in the
You-
booth. It's
you-
an official measuring
see,
tool.
you're giving
Hey,
away
I'm-
trade secrets
I'm not
here.
going to let their imaginations run wild.
You're giving
you
away
know?
trade
I was
secrets.
keeping it, yeah.
But it looks like that 1511 might bank.
Yeah.
So it looks like this combo might be a good bank. See,
Okay.
straight lines. I'm
See,
telling
there you go.
Feel free if you want to jump in
The
and
paper. It's a paper drawing
and
straight
draw
lines.
these. And your delete button is right here. So when you're done drawing,
I'm just
so
learning everything
if you're-
here. I will hop in. Thank
well,
you.
we got to see how straight your lines are.
Right.
Right? Not walking them. We're not worried about that.
yeah. Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Those are tests I don't pass very well. Yeah, great. So that Charles, not only was that a nicely executed shot, but to be able to recognize that was what needed to be done.
Right.
So, I mean, this looks to be our only shot right here. 14 on the side. It's a little bit of a back cut, but all she's got to do is make this cue ball will roll up, and if you can, it stops on the head string. Oh, so she's going to try a back cut again. Or, I don't know. Oh, she's playing safety.
Safe.
Not bad. So this now has no pocket, but all three of these are now.
Yep.
Or all four of those. The 4 clears nicely. So if she could shoot the 4 there, she might be able to bump that 15 and get the 2
Pop
out.
that
there.
out, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only thing out there. And if she does, that 13, as long as that, well,
11.
the 13 is at, oh no, the 11.
Yep.
That 11 does go in the corner. So she is going to clear this out. So that 11 is now accessible by Danielle. The 8's in the open. There's nothing really. So what I like is I've seen Mandi shoot on league nights.
Yeah.
And she'll get into spots and she's okay. And she. It's not that she shoots fast because she doesn't know, what she does. She doesn't actually look at all the choices. Here she's looked at it from a couple of different angles. What do I like? What do I see? What's going on? What's going to happen? Not bad. Not bad. Wow.
All right. Okay.
So it looks like the 8 covers up both these for the side pocket. It looks like, okay, that button is small. It looks like that goes there, that 10 ball.
Yeah.
Shall we get out the official measuring device?
Exactly.
I think it does. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Yeah, there's nothing in the way of that. In fact, she might be able to overcut it and play a little bit off the 7.
Yep.
Which would actually allow her to draw it harder into the rail. Because you slow this, guess where that tangent line is? And we'll do the official measuring device. But we can see it here. You guys can't see it at home. I'm sorry we don't have 3D TV. But that tangent line is right there. Right there. Wherever it is, right? I don't think it's getting any straighter.
Do we have the capability of putting both views up? Or
Yeah.
we can do, there we go, nice.
Oh.
That was really close.
Plot twist.
So I didn't even think about putting the 11 there.
Yeah.
I thought that was tied up on the 10, but enough that she wouldn't be able to see it. So top view. So it looks like the 6 cuts to the side.
Yeah.
This is an issue now. This the 3 ball,
3 balls definitely
Right here.
an issue.
right? But the 6 cuts to the side. You can actually play up into the 15.
Sure.
Be able to shoot this 3 back down the rail. The 7's locked up, but I think that's a pretty easy ball to follow in that 11. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go top. So quick commentators lessons here.
Sure.
If you want the 7 to follow the 11, you don't aim at the 11. You aim at the center of the pocket and you put high. So here is a little bit different because it is on the edge. So if you hit this 11 too thin, the 7's ball is going to go in that knuckle.
Yep.
So you got to you're not hitting it square center, you're hitting it just slightly off center so it doesn't want to deflect because the tangent line for that is right there. And if you hit it too hard, it'll roll to that side, into that knuckle. But you can make that, and like I said, it's not straight on, it's just I would have to say a tip to the right on that 11. So what are we talking about? Not even a half inch,
Yeah.
so
Definitely. Good call, Robbie.
3/8.
3/8. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Get the official measuring tool back out.
Right.
There we go.
Well, no, this really doesn't help us. So instead of hitting it center, you're hitting it just offside, more
Yeah.
towards the center of the pocket than the
Oh,
center
that's
of the
perfect.
ball. So going back here,
Yep.
you could play the 6 ball into the side and get that 3 nudged up to that 15 also. But you overcut it and that side pocket gets really big. I like the fact that Mandi, so looking right over the spectator's shoulders, that 6 does go here, but she's got to draw it, and that really opens that up.
Sure.
And she doesn't solve this or this. Ooh. Well, she just solved the 15. So now Danielle's got to bank that out. This ball is the combo for that. So now you can make both these balls by hitting the inside of the 11, and that 12 ball
Yeah.
will follow it in. And if not, it will sit there. It'll just rattle in the pocket, and you still control that pocket. She can play, it looks like, and I'm looking right over it. So the 14 on the side, and get that cue ball up here to bump this.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
So I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the drill of the wagon wheel where you got balls placed along the rail, and it's the same shot, and using different English, you hit different spots on the rail.
Sure.
And Bobby comes out. We got our first official Saturday night cat fight bet here. He wants to take Mandi for 20 if anybody wants Danielle. So if you like it, message him on the side and let him know what's going on. So here it is, and I'm pretty sure, take that 11, have it come off the rail. You can play this. If not, you can play it a little bit harder. Play this, come back across, play that, right?
Yeah.
So there's multiple ways, but you have to start with that 11. Mm-hmm. And you hit it a little short. So let's go top. So you hit this 11, you hit the rail right first, here,
yeah.
And then it comes off catching this, and you're able to get down
back
here
around.
a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Chris Behrman stepped up to the plate.
Behrman's going in
so
for the sweat.
we got a little cash.
Wait,
So that's she hit the heck out of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, she could see the 15, she could see the 12.
Does that 10 go by?
I don't think the 10 goes by
Think
anything.
it goes by? What is she looking at? All the way up? Yeah.
Yeah, that 10 doesn't go. So
she's looking at that 15 right now, I think.
I kind of like this and using big top inside and having this coming over, and you can actually run into that 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is not a rooting bet. This is just, well, for I guess for Bobby it is, but for Chris, he's just taking a bet for bet's sake. He lost his phone. He had to buy a new one, so he's out a little short of cash. I keep calling that phone, dude, and the guy keeps picking up. I don't know what's going on. I think we're going out to lunch next Friday or something. I don't know. I'll ask him about your phone or something. So Danielle, she is looking at every opportunity. So if this was off the rail, I would love this 12 first, but this does not solve her. She doesn't get in here because that's 6. Ziggity dog. And I was going to say, she cannot get below that 15, right, taking that 12.
Yeah.
But had she gone the other way, she would have been able to run. That 12 is right here. She would have been able to come in and run into that 12 and at least bump it a little bit to give her some kind of shot. She does have the 10 ball. That is cuttable. She could see all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking right over the spectator's shoulders. I'm watching Minecraft on the phone here. What's your brother's name? Xavier's playing mine. Is that Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not that old. Telling me I was old earlier.
Like
83.
You
Thank
told her
very
she
much.
was going on 80 earlier, so that
Well, yeah,
nice way to turn
because
the
of
table.
her wisdom.
Yeah.
The wisdom.
Yes.
The wisdom. Well, I always love to remind everybody of the bad things that happen to them because I have so much bad stuff that everybody gets to witness. Tony giving me racking lessons. Oh, she cuts. Oh, she makes it.
That's
Oh,
fire.
look at the 15.
That's
Look
fire.
at the 15.
Give it fire, Robbie. Double fire.
Oh, double fire.
Oh
You
my
gotta turn that
gosh,
off.
that's
It's
double fire.
right? And we're gonna give it triple fire because she got the leave on the
Yeah, she got shape.
So Mandi and Danielle, this is such good sportsmanship. They're kind of laughing at it, like, oh well.
Right.
And we got the sign. Somebody painted a Schlehuber sign over there. Play on Schlehuber for her last name. It's a little painting of some flames and the word Schley-Huber.
Do you even know what sleigh is?
Slay.
I might be 83, but I wasn't born last night.
Mm-hmm. I have a middle schooler.
I have a 19-year-old. We try to use bad slang or the slang in bad ways around him all the time.
Perfect.
Because that's skibbity if you don't.
Right.
Oh my
so
gosh.
cringe. Oh.
Chris is coming in with the figurative language right here. Just called you an archaeologist.
It happened a week. It didn't even happen a week ago, and I'm an archaeologist. So, look at that, blocks on 7.
Inside the 7. So let's see, what are you doing?
However, taking this 4 ball off the rail, off the 8, will clear that
Popping
8.
that out. Yeah.
I like that. So I like shooting the 6. And so Here's
So you're
the
starting
thing.
with the 6?
So we can play BCA rules.
Yep.
And I'm going to make this 6, and I'm going to leave this cue ball on the rail.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to call safety.
You're going to call
Kenneth
safe?
is
Call
called
safe.
Chris out. That's crazy.
No, actually, he's calling me out. He said that I'm so old that I'm the past.
Yeah, but they call it Chris Beard.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about me.
That's all right. We love you anyway.
Yeah, it's quite all right. My son actually thought that I was 65 on my last birthday.
How old are you actually?
55.
All right.
Yeah, so he was.
Sad in a decade. No big
yeah,
deal. Yeah.
What's 10 years
Yeah,
among
what's
a
another
guy and his
decade?
friend? You know, or a guy and his son. I mean, are you ever friends with your kids? You hope so, right? So
So how old is he?
he's 19.
So then get him a happy 9th birthday or happy 10th birthday card.
There it is. Did she do
you
it?
Called
Did
it.
she
I think
call
you
it?
Called it.
Oh,
You called it. Right?
only because. So that's fire for me.
Yeah. That's
Right.
Robbie's fire.
Yeah. Because I'm going to burn in hell for a lot of the things that I do anyway, so I might as well start that fire soon. So now Danielle has the option. I'm
You're gonna push
hitting-
that 7
I'm
next to
pushing
it?
that 7.
You're gonna hug it
just,
right up next?
Just a little bit closer, and I'm going to dare Mandi to take that shot off the rail, off the 8.
Hmm.
In fact, you know what I might do
Yeah.
is I'd say there's just too much room, or else I'd be making the 4 ball
4, yeah.
and getting it away, because that's a release ball
Sure.
for Mandi.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the issue though. Mandi has to get that, so there's no kick on the 8 ball.
Right.
I mean, does she have? I don't think she has the room to come behind the 2 ball.
Yeah.
I don't know that she has that. So the 1 rail kick. So here we go. BCA rules.
Mm-hmm.
If she touches the 8 or doesn't touch the 8 and scratches, it is not a loss.
Wow.
Wow, nice.
Great touch. Yeah,
And-
fire for
yeah.
sure.
So BCA plays the 8 ball has to be off the table for a
Right.
win or a loss to occur.
Uh-huh.
So a scratch shooting the 8 ball does not lose the game.
Right.
So I don't know that Mandi. Can we see?
I think
It
I think
looks like
got-
she's gonna edge the 7 and try
Yeah.
and put it in the
That's what
side
it
pocket.
looks like it.
Yeah, hit it 2. Oh! Do we fire that?
Yeah,
I
we
think
give that
do.
fire.
So here's the thing. So you shoot that, and all you got to do is put bottom. That cue ball is going to come this way.
Mm-hmm.
That's right there. You don't need any English. She's going to play a little. I don't know why she would do that. Maybe she was thinking she was going to hit it harder. So now she plays a 7, puts top on it, and the cue ball comes this way. If she
3
gets
ball.
it really good, what did I say?
Yep. You're all good. You said the 7, the 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because the 7 just went down.
Yep. Gravity took it. Just taking a second look here.
Mhm. So rules that we play by is you call obvious things. So if she was banking this, she would call a pocket because she's cutting it up the rail. She's not having to call a pocket. It's an obvious shot,
Right.
right? And she just hit that again. She just hit it flat.
Yep.
She put a little top on it because it rolled up to the 4. She needed to really hit a lot of top on that.
Yeah.
Let's go back. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hover over the plus button for Danielle
Yeah.
here. There is a chance, though a small one.
There we go.
There it is.
Up 2-1.
That's one thing that I haven't seen a lot of is loss by making the 8 and scratching.
Right.
I know in the Dutch doubles tournament,
Mhm.
it happens not a lot, but enough.
Yeah.
You know that if it was me, it'd be. And I've done it the past 2 league nights. I put in the cue, made the 8. Somehow the cue ball's gone in,
Ah,
glancing off
frustrating.
another ball,
Yeah.
or thinking that my tangent line is 1 point and it's another, and straight into the heart of the pocket. And I'm like, how am I doing this at the level I shoot? Why? It's because I'm not practicing. I'm just playing.
right.
And so there has to be some kind of balance. So Danielle up 2-1. We are an hour into this, 3 racks in an hour.
Oh, no.
So now,
Told you.
does Danielle learn about her rack
I think so. I think
from
she,
the last break that she had?
I think so. She just flipped the rack. She's flipping it again.
Yeah.
Just making sure that 1 ball doesn't roll out.
Right? See, sportsmanship again. Here's where Mandi's helping her opponent here.
Yeah.
Right?
I gotta say, that's one thing that's
that?
really been like outstanding in this
Right?
whole tournament. Like, there's been so many
You
fantastic
get
ladies in
82
here.
guys in this room playing
Yeah.
for $6,000. You think one of them's going to be helping the other with their rack?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
But that's what queens these women are. They
Right?
straighten each other's crowns, you know.
So guys,
they're-
pay attention. Here's a lesson in how you play the game with equanimity, with good sportsmanship. Is the small things. You're not trying to tell your opponent what they should be shooting,
Right.
how they should, but to make sure they get a tight rack because it benefits you also.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
So you got to be able to get stuff done. If you want to, grab one of those stools and bring it in here.
Bring a chair.
Here,
You can
give me your
have a
glass.
chair.
Give me your glass. Do you need help?
No.
Okay. So Danielle took her time. She's all like, "Oh, that was the toughest thing I've done all day." Right? If your life is that hard, you're going pretty good.
Right? There you go.
Scoot up as close as
Come
you'd
on
like.
in, yeah.
We don't bite,
We got a
I
junior
promise.
commentator tonight.
Yeah.
Love it.
What if you do bite?
Nah,
Then I think I tell your mom, or you should tell your mom,
definitely.
right?
Yeah. A safe adult,
Yes.
for sure.
So much better break.
Very.
Much better.
Yeah.
We got
Got a galaxy
where we
out
at?
there.
We got a little issue there, but both these balls and then the combination looks like it goes.
Got 713 tied up behind the 8 ball there.
7-13. I think that 13 goes, and Mandi is actually looking at that right now.
Yep.
If she knows, and so this is open table, so she can actually play,
Mm-hmm.
skim a little off the 7, though I don't think that benefits her. I think she's got to hit that 13 really well. But I like, if she can draw, I would suggest the 13 first. You draw that back anywhere. You got the 11, you got the 14, you got the 15. 14, or you got the 14, 9. This goes obviously in that pocket. It also cuts to the bottom. It goes in the pocket down by their 10. So it shoots a 14. So that 11 is still available. That 11 is still available, and she runs in there. And I think it makes it give her a little flatter shot on this 13.
She's going up table first.
Right? I don't mind that. Woo! Now, can she cut this and have that cue ball come here?
Is she going
Right.
for it? Is she going for straight lines there to go take that 12 first and pop that 13
man.
that way?
Yeah, because that works too. I mean, I like that.
Oh,
Shooting the 11, got to put a little
first.
stop shot on it.
Yep. There you go. There's your
Nice.
shape on the 13.
Nice. I think she was original shape. Excuse me. I got to go watch it hit. Oh, sorry. We got her box in. She's
did.
close enough that nobody can get out.
We
here.
did. We did.
All right.
All right, so we got Robbie out there for the hit watch on this 13. Let's see what we get shape on after that as well. Coming back. Okay. Center table. 7 first, ball in hand.
Yeah, so people ask, why don't you use your camera, Robbie? Because I'm too old and I don't understand that technology. However, so not only was I watching for the hit, I was
Yeah.
listening for the sound.
Right.
If she hits the 13, there is one sound of the ball connecting
Yeah.
to the 13. There's a tink tink that tells me she had to have hit the 7, plus the 7 obviously
Moves.
was a first moved
Yeah.
ball.
Yep.
So that's why I called the foul. Mandi agreed with it. She said that she even saw that.
Yep.
So, again, good sportsmanship. She's not, you get people, oh, that wasn't a bad hit. Well, you know what? You asked for my opinion, you asked for me to watch it. That's what I saw.
Yeah. Call's the call. I still think we need Juan Johnson up in here in a referee uniform for our official calls. I think that's what we need.
Right?
Juan, if you're out there, shout out. Bud.
So, Jennifer Taylor, she's actually saying something to me. Get it sexy. Thank you, girlfriend.
Oh.
I try to do my best. I won't tell my wife that you're talking to
He
me
did
like
his
that.
hair and his nails tonight.
Right.
I've seen it.
I know, bit them down nice and even. So good shot. She needed to play a little bit of bottom on that 6 to get that 6 into the side,
Yeah, little
and
bit.
the opposite side.
Who's solids and who's stripes?
So Danielle is solids and your mom is stripes. I'm sorry for those on watching the broadcast. Mandi, if you missed the introductions, we have Michaela. Malia, sorry.
That's all right. I got you.
But I was close. I was closer
Ish.
last time. I didn't even remember to get that close last time. I promise I won't forget it again after that. But she is in here. She's Mandy's daughter. She's 12. She has the wisdom of an 80-year-old, not saying that she's 80. Smart beyond her years. So if you got any life questions, go ahead and put them in the chat.
That's right.
And we'll get them. We'll see if we can't get them answered for you. Very nice. I like that. So now here's the deal. I don't like shooting this ball. I like shooting this ball, but I like shooting with a stop shot so you can play the 7 and have this cue ball come back out. You're going to have to play the 1 last. Looks like the 8 goes right over the top of the 13.
Yep.
So you can actually play this 5 and actually get down a little bit low on the 7 and have it do the same thing.
Have
So you
able
don't
to get
have
back out. Yeah.
Right?
Bierman says you have the memory of a 65-year-old. That's for sure.
Well, true. Yeah.
I don't know. Did Robbie forget his phone? Oh.
Ooh, somebody stole his phone.
Oh, someone.
Wow.
Bierman, I'm
Good-
so sorry.
Good
My
try
bad,
with the
my
joke,
bad.
but if you're gonna jump in on my jokes, let's get the subject matter right.
All right. Sorry, someone stole your phone, Bierman. That sucks.
Yeah. Long story short, a lot of concussions through baseball in the military, so the memory is already starting to go, which is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it holds out for another 30 years, and I don't have it be an issue that more than I am, Chris, an issue of more than I am for the wife or anybody around. Oh yeah, Kenny with the eyes of the 72-year-old. So I can see my ball, 250, 270 yards down the fairway. I just can't read what it says as I stand over it while it's on the tee. So Danielle has so here it is. So it's the 5 down, right? The 7. You want to get either even with the 7 and draw it back up. Because I don't think you got to shoot. She kind of goes to that works. So that's a natural. So you play this again. You got to shoot it towards that knuckle because the spin that you're putting on it is going to push it towards a long rail.
Yeah.
And then that's a natural right here. But she wants to stop. So here's our shot line. She wants to stop right in here so she could play this 2 and play this cue ball back over here. See, and did you see the spider? That's what I was talking about last time.
There's your spider.
There's a spider.
Well, 'tis the season for spiders and spooky things.
I hate spiders.
Chris, I don't have an unfamiliar phone. I know all my phones. You can have one. I think I got an S7 that's still available. It still works. I think it might even be still attached to a landline, to a line too.
Oh.
But if I figure if I'm going to steal something, it's going to be something really worth my time of taking away.
All right.
Like your heart, Chris.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I try not to walk away with things that aren't mine. It happens occasionally, and it's not on purpose. Anyway, Danielle, so she tried to back cut that. She hit it flat because she tried to overdraw that 2 ball instead of just kind of let it progress down the table on its own. Ooh, nice little stop shot.
Stop it.
So Mandi can now see this 13. So now the issue is she should not be trying to get this to the rail because that side pocket opens up big time. Nice.
There you go.
Right? And actually comes short. And I'm going to try and hold that right there so I have a little bit of draw. So let's look at the top.
Yeah.
I think she's got enough angle that she can play this here and then play the
Bounce
cue
back
ball.
out, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Big top inside. It might be too flat. She might have to draw it. Wow! Now, tangent line. So it looks like if she hits top or just center with a sliding. So if she hits a top with a rolling cue ball, it's going to miss. There it is. Wow, she ties it up. So we're going to give a little fire for the run out there.
Yeah, that was pretty mean. Back and forth. Here we go.
So we always talk. When I play baseball, we always talk about free baseball. Free baseball comes at the end of 9 innings.
Yeah.
And you play in your 10th. You pay for a ticket. You pay for at least 8.5 or 9 innings.
Sure.
So anything over that is free baseball. So anything over 8 games, the winner's got to go to 9 or more. So we're into free pool.
Yeah. Well, and this is the kind of final we want to see. We want to see
Right.
back and forth. Absolutely.
So, while I think both ladies have the ability to just get on a horse and just run, I don't think I didn't think that coming into this match we were going to see that.
No.
Again, try not to do the commentator's curse, and
Right.
and it does happen. But I think there's going to come a mistake that's going to allow somebody to get that extra rack,
Right.
and the 2-rack cushion, and the other person's going to have to fight and get it back. But so far, there's not been a whole lot of detrimental mistakes that are
Right.
going to let somebody get into a roll, on a run, be able to relax and start shooting, the things.
Yeah.
Wow, nice
Nice
break. Look,
Got
hey,
this line straight
so,
down the
yep.
table, though.
Let's who's up for a little drill and some practice during this
Galaxy
match, right?
ball. Yep.
Right. So if this goes past that 5, which it does, and you got to kind of jack up on it, and all you're trying to do is just send it this way, you can actually play that 4, 5, 6. Now the issue is a 7. So you really want to, if you play this, you want to kind of get on that 4 and get this way on the 5 so you can draw it to the rail. But this is runnable. She's looking at that 7.
Yep.
So she can play this 4 now,
Shape
roll up on this 5,
Yep.
play some kind of 6. I don't know, does the 7 does not go in the side. Can't really tell from that angle.
Definitely some work to do.
Right? She's looking at that 4 ball. She's looking at the 6 ball now. So this is Mandi 2.0. We've seen Danielle 2.0 all through the tournament. Mandi, it's now coming to realize that, holy crap, this is a lot of money. I've got a chance to take this down. I've been shooting well. I've been doing the things I need to do.
Yeah.
Let's continue it. We talked about that. She goes, I just want to keep continuing to shoot, good. And I asked her, I said, are you worried about Danielle? Because this is brand new Danielle. This is somebody we haven't seen.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm telling you, she's shooting good.
Yeah.
And again, find another guy that's going to talk about how well their opponent's been shooting through the tournament.
Right.
You might get it after the win or the loss, but you're not going to get it before the game.
Sure.
Right?
No,
Right.
that makes these ladies really special. It's been really special and really entertaining and just a great feeling of
look at that. You
camaraderie.
know what she just did? Sorry. 4 there. Draw the cue ball to the rail. Look at that. Let's see if she can execute. That's fine. Let's see if she can do this. This is the key ball right here, because if she rolls that 7, she just
7,
missed it, and she
yeah.
overdrew.
Yep.
She overdrew the cue ball. Now, get her measuring device out.
That's right.
That does. Oh, that
That wire?
almost. That looks like
Is
it.
it wire?
Let's see. Go edge to edge.
No,
That's
looks like we're outside.
well, but I think that so. With the balls that are this close, you can actually throw the farthest ball by one either overcutting.
Yeah.
So she actually wants to hit this side, forcing this ball this way that will force this ball this way.
Yeah.
Or you hit it fat and you put opposite spin, so she wants to put big right on it that will call. There it is. Oh, right. But you
Yeah.
can't just let it go.
Yep.
So this opens up Mandi huge.
Yep.
What's Mandi?
She is solids.
Solids.
Solids. So this is, I'm not saying that this is an easy run out.
What's your pattern, Robbie? Where are you going here?
You got to get rid of that 7 first.
Yeah.
I'm looking. So the 7 goes here, right?
Yeah.
And we know that the 7 goes there. That's got to be first. I kind of like shooting the 7 here to leave me a little bit greater angle, so I can play this 4 and bring this cue ball back up in between the 6 and the 5, and then it's just stop and stop. 6 in the side, draw it back, 5 in the bottom side, and then 8 in the same pockets as the 6. See, the stop shot is good. Let's see how it rolls forward, and now she's
I
got
think
less
that's what
angle
Yeah.
to get that. So she can actually roll forward. Oh, so she brought it
Up
back.
and back.
So,
Ooh.
does it stop? Oh,
Brakes on.
so this is going great.
Thanks, Scoots.
So Scooter checks in on us, makes sure that we're not getting in any fights in here.
That's right.
You know, I'm not crying because people calling me old Chris and Kenny. But yeah, this is just nice and easy.
Ooh.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So look at this. She can now shoot this 5, and actually she doesn't need to hold this ball. She can let this roll up, and she's got that 8 in the opposite corner. But
Rattle.
Wow.
Oh.
She held that ball too.
Yep.
So here's the thing: is shooting the bottom.
Yeah.
Puts overspin on that 5. So you like to aim at this knuckle, and
Yep.
if you come up a little short, it's going to go off the facing and into the pocket. Hitting it that hard, you come off this facing, and then now it just wants to hit there and stay. So you're hitting it hard. So if she had just rolled that 5 in, rolled this cue ball up to right about here, she would have been perfect. So talked about speed, and I talk about speed a lot with my lower skill levels, and we have lag speed. So we know what lag speed. We got them practicing half lag, quarter lag, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
So we it's a number system for us. A 4 is a full lag, which is up and down the table. A 2 is just up the table. A 1 is to the center part, right? So we talk about, and then there's the opportunity to hit it as hard as you would like. So this isn't putting every ounce of strength in there.
Yeah.
If you hit it real easy and make it in, you're good. If you hit it kind of medium and make it in, you're good. If you hit it a little hard, so if the cue ball stops short or rolls up to or rolls past, you have opportunity because the 8 ball or the object ball goes in multiple pockets. So Danielle's been having a little trouble. This is not as bad a back cut as the other was we've seen. But it's in, no, she's good. And as long as it stays up to 13. So if she wants to, granted, she's going to have to get a bridge, but just touching this side of the 15 and just leaving the cue ball there and rolling the 15 to there.
Are you red-green colorblind?
Long story. I'm like the 1/10 of 1% that's actually tertiary blind. So I can see primaries.
Okay.
And once you start getting secondaries in there, I start having issues and I
Okay.
cannot see tertiary colors.
Huh.
Yeah, you could have done a little drag shot, Bobby, that would have allowed the cue ball to release, and you would have been able to control it past the 8, so you didn't have to worry about where that speed issue that I was just talking about.
Is she gonna reach for this 13? Going for the supercut?
Yeah,
What are you
I mean,
thinking?
so she's about a ball away, and so it is just. So you're aiming, and there's an aiming system for this, but it's about a 3rd ball hit, and it's nice, and it just rolls over. But guess what she just did? She just took that pocket out of play.
Right.
So Mandi now, so I like this shot. This is top inside. It'll actually come here, and it'll overspin, and it'll come back this way.
Okay.
Or you could draw it, or you could hit big top in here, and
Go
have
around.
this cue ball come this way.
Yeah.
This pocket becomes really big though, so you have to watch that. But this is a pure speed shot. So, but this is by no means. If you're going to draw this, you are hitting a great shot. So she hits it. She gets on the nice. So she just played a nice little easy get to the other side of the table. That 13 protects her from the scratch.
Yeah.
So if she hits it a little fat or with a little draw, she's still good. And there it is.
And there it is.
There he is. Add a plus to that and hit that fire button for us. There you go.
There
Now you got to
you
hit it again to
go.
turn it off. All right. So Danielle looks like she's going to run to the bathroom.
Taking a little break.
Yeah. Well, no, while Mandy's racking. So, Mandy and I were joking around that at some point she's going to take a shot. So I popped out there. I was like, "You ready?" And she's like, "No, I'm good." So it's just it's all fun and games. So this is not a break while Mandy's racking. Danielle's going to the bathroom. I was like playing the people that you play them and it's a singles match. and they rack for you, and you look up to tell them good luck or good game, and they're nowhere to be found, and you're like, what the heck? And then they come walking out of the bathroom. It's like, yeah, okay, thanks for letting me know, you know.
Yeah.
Are you good, Andre?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
You good, Malia?
All right, so Mandy's got the first lead. Her first up on this one. We're up 3-2. Let's see how this break goes.
And I got to tell you, you know what? I know I've been looking at the table, but I haven't looked around, and we got probably 40 or 50 people here watching this match.
Yeah.
So.
We have 34 on YouTube and 17 on Facebook Live.
Wow. All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
out there,
yeah.
all there. Jonesy, I saw your shout out earlier. Give you a shout out back right at you.
All right. So let's like and share. Get this out to the people that may be missing it. And remember, we have the consolation match tomorrow night at 4. Stephanie's not going to be able to be there. I'm going to try and get there so we can get some good commentation. Maybe we get Tony in the box with us. And he can really, then I don't have to talk.
Man, TP.
Right?
Yeah, there we go.
I don't have to say nothing because, man,
He is the man.
There's nothing I'm going to say that he doesn't know, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
you know,
he's
this is
fantastic.
right.
Yeah.
Mandy's shaking hands with the fans, giving autographs, taking pictures.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. We
Shaking
got
hands,
Big Head
kissing
Barbie
babies.
in front of us again. For those who don't know, I was making a joke with Jana last week. For some reason I called her Big Head Barbie, and so now we're laughing about that. Nice. That 8 ball looks like it's going to go.
Oh.
All right. So here's the option. Mandy has the option of spotting the 8 and shooting from here, or
Re-rack.
re-rack.
All right, so let's see what's going to happen here. She gets the choice.
I was thinking you instead of scratch, not a me. So this is one BCA rules. You cannot win or lose on the break unless the cue ball and the 8 ball are both off the table.
Right.
So had she also scratched, that would have been a loss. So it looks like she's going to take the option of re-racking or re-breaking. I kind of like running with these racks.
Yeah?
I mean, if it's spread out like that, it gives me a lot of opportunity to move around. I
Yeah.
don't think that I didn't really look at the table and the setup,
Yeah.
but it looked like there was enough open area that she should have been able to do something with it.
Now, what's the rule with racking here? Does she have to? Is there supposed to be a stripe and a solid in each corner,
So
or does it?
I think BCA rules. I mean, so it's so very different. I don't think that we've been following that for the tournament.
Yeah.
I know that no matter what league I'm in, I do a stripe and a solid.
Yeah.
Just because I can never remember. I play so many different.
Same. I'm in the same boat.
formats.
Right. BCA,
Is that
PNA.
that 8 ball goes back towards that side pocket.
Oh.
Yeah.
And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she made a stripe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Made a stripe and a solid.
Yeah.
So she was looking at that 12. It looks like she might be able to see the 13 to bank it, though that's kind of an awkward angle bank, especially having to kind of come over the 12. She can see the 11. So here's something that she might be able to play into that 11, right? Where we at? Play
you are.
into the 11 and have the cue ball come right back up against that 12. Kind of a safety break.
Sure.
Or kind of a safety opening shot for open table.
It looks like the 2 and the 14 are gone.
I'll concur. Looking over the top, I can't tell anything on the TV. So what I have to do is I have to look at the 6 ball and then
Yeah.
see if there's anything that's close to that
That
color cue.
matches, yeah.
And then look at the 7 ball and see if there's anything. But I get the 7 and the 3, but I could see the number on the 7 ball,
Right.
right? So I don't know which of these is which.
This one's the 5.
The
That
5
one's
and
the
3.
3. Yep.
So,
going
she
for
played
save.
for it.
Yep.
She played for it.
Yep. That's what
Right?
you said. Right there.
Here's the bad news.
It's open
Is,
now.
yeah, I
It's
mean, you
wide
just
open.
made it wide open
Yep.
for her.
It's runnable.
I mean, even if you had just, just got the 11 ball out there,
Yeah.
that's a much better leave. I kind of like these solids. I kind of like the
Yeah.
solids. The 7 ball is the only thing I don't like about it now that I see that
Yeah.
it doesn't go past the
Yeah,
9.
that was what I was wondering.
Right? So it's, the stripes are wide open. Let's see. According to BCA rules, when racking an 8-ball pool, you do not need to alternate balls in the corners. However, you must place a solid ball in one corner of the triangle and a striped ball in the other corner with the 8-ball position in the center of the triangle. Thank you, Maria. Greatly appreciate the clarification of that.
Thanks, Maria.
But it's something I don't think that we've been too strict on in this tournament. Just because there's not a referee. If there was a referee or something,
yeah.
got it direct from the website. Man, you could have lied and said you've studied the rules so you know them down pat.
Yeah, she
But,
can recite them.
Yeah, if we had a referee and we were, in that kind of manner that was actually standing at the table and racking for the ladies, maybe, or something else,
Yeah.
then I would certainly understand. She's going to take those stripes. So you know what? That 7 does go down between the 1 and the 13 into the bottom right hand corner there.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to type, Maria. That's a great job and no spelling errors. And
Nah,
got the,
she copied and pasted that.
I was
Bobby.
trying to give her some
Come
credit on that. Come on. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Who's solid? Who's stripes?
So
All right,
so Danielle has decided to take solid. She
Solids.
shot the 5 in the top left-hand corner.
Mhm.
And then now she's trying to figure out what to do with the 7 ball.
Yeah, how are you going to get shape on that, Rob? Are you going to roll
So-
6 up or what?
So I like shooting the 6, and I like drawing it just a little bit so I get a little angle. So
Uh-huh.
I could take this cue ball right
Gotcha.
here.
Yep.
That 7 ball goes right there. You can roll down with the 3 with a little bit of ugly spider, dead kind of smush spider. But it is. So
I look
she's
like a
going to
praying
decide the
mantis
3.
more. The ones
right?
are praying mantis.
She's going to take the 3. She's nice cut. And
Ooh, okay.
so the 6 is still available. That kind of leaves her with the same kind of idea, but it doesn't quite get there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of inside or like center check, but I don't think she's at the angle she can get it to come off the cue ball to come off the long rail to get on the correct side.
Yeah.
And now I don't think with this here, I don't think that might still go in there. We can get the official measuring tool out. Right. Oh, well,
past
now that one ball,
13,
that
yeah.
one ball is in the way of that 7
one
ball.
ball, yeah.
So to do anything with this 7 ball, she's got to take the 1 ball first, or wait a second. Excuse me, I'm not squeezing it. That 7. I don't know. The 7 might go here.
There. Yeah.
I can't get to the wall enough to see it. Hold on a second.
Let's see. I think it goes past that 12 in the top right corner. I don't know. To be determined.
So yeah, the 7 does not go into that top right pocket. I
No.
squeezed by to see that.
Nice. 12 balls too much.
Yeah, 12 balls too much, and we know that the 1 ball. So there is, now this is here, and see if she can't bring that. I see that 8 ball kind of gets in the way, but she may be able to bring it down below that 8 ball and around. But again, until she moves that 1 ball, this ball does not go anywhere. I don't know.
Bierman's saying combo with the 2 in the side, or if you clear that 2 out, the 7 will go on the side, right?
Yeah, but I mean, the only ball she has to shoot is a 2, so that doesn't. So I mean, that's what I was going to say. If you get into this window, the 7 ball goes here, but then what do you do with the 1?
Yep.
Right? So now it's maybe draw out and have the 1. I don't know. You can draw this 1 and get around this 13, but I don't know what purpose it serves.
She going for the bank?
The bank?
She's going for the bank.
I was going to say that might be a possibility. A little short. I think she was scared of letting it loose, not knowing where the cue ball was going to go.
Driving that cue ball down to that short rail, though. Bad idea. And he's got that 11 in the side, I think. Or
11 side, or the little
12
safety up to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting it and bringing the 15 this way, and then just leaving the cue ball right here so it blocks that. So then she's got to bank that 1, which clears out the 13.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of possibilities that you could do to actually. So we talked about, Mandy and I talked about, or actually both Mandy and Danielle talked about being able to control the table while you're sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
That's playing a good defensive game.
Right.
So whatever it is, I'm not shooting the 13.
Right.
I don't like shooting the 13 right now. It just opens up, and Danielle's got to get at a good angle. It's such a small window to shoot that one.
Go for it.
But Mandy in her last match was making bank after bank after bank.
Yes, she was.
Oh!
Just off the point.
Hey, not bad, because this the 4 ball that goes right there. So there might be enough angle. I don't know that there's enough angle. So you can actually hit this with bottom inside and kind of bring that cue ball back this way, because you're able to hit the 4 ball instead of hitting it to cut it.
Right.
You're actually hitting it fat to throw it this way instead of shooting this way.
Cool.
And that might bring the cue ball back down the table a little bit, but it is such a finesse. Excuse me.
All right, Danielle's up to the table. She's taking a
So we
lap.
have the official flagger for the waitress, right?
I feel like
But yeah.
she could try to like chip this
Uh-huh.
ball.
Curve around like that.
Go like, well, no, not curve. But I can't draw a straight line.
You're
Like
okay.
try to,
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah, like that,
Uh-huh.
and then it curve. Oh well, I don't know how to do it. Like that,
Well,
and then the ball.
I think she's trying to
would
bank it
stop
to
around
right underneath the 4 ball.
here.
Oh.
Does it go cross side?
No.
So she, there you go. All right.
Spun
So
it back
we
in.
got the octopus drawer, and I'm the spider drawer. So we need to get on there and see what animal you have
I
out
know. It's going to be a giraffe or something cool.
Probably a fish.
A fish? All right. A dolphin then.
A shark.
A shark?
So-
Oh.
there.
Dun-dun,
Dun.
dun-dun,
Oh, how did
dun.
Miami do against Florida State? Did they kick them?
I have no idea.
They don't have the score up there. I'm pretty sure they beat the crap out of them. But so Mandy, bumped the 9 ball.
Oh.
So
Okay.
great shot,
Yeah.
but she is absolutely right up on that 7 ball. So no matter what she
Treetops.
shoots, unless she shoots the 9 ball, which doesn't really go anywhere,
Mm-mm. Doesn't have a home.
because you can't really safety her up here. So the 1 ball's kind of right near a pocket, so you can't really safety that. The 4 ball's right near a pocket, you can't really safety back to the. So there is a safety, and it's thinning this 9 and having that cue ball come right back up and lock up to the 7.
Hug up on that 7.
Yeah,
She's treetops.
but that is a huge speed shot.
Oh, trying to get that 15 out. All right.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know that she was
Okay.
trying to cut the 12 more than she was trying to combo to the 15.
Sure.
So
Just at least pop it out of there.
Danielle's got a good to make this and float this
Yeah.
cue ball up. She can either run into the 9. She doesn't want to thin the 9 because that'll send the cue ball here and potentially back out.
Right.
So, I mean, the idea of so here's our flat spin. We're just trying to hit it with center English. That's going to push that cue ball kind of towards the long rail into the thick of the 9. That's going to leave her for the 7. But when if she does wind up right here on this, she's still got the 4 that she can come back 2 rails. But right now is the opportunity. The only thing she doesn't want to do is slow roll this and get behind that 9. Oh, she hit it
Other
with a little draw.
side.
Hit with a little draw. Nice.
Here we go.
So this again, a little bit of top, maybe some inside, because she wants to. This 15 blocks, but she wants to be.
That
She
side.
wants to be somewhere here so she can play. She doesn't want to go this direction because that 10, and then if she does, she winds up here. It's just too steep a bank. If she winds up erases. If she winds up somewhere in here, she can play that big inside and it'll send this cue ball right over here. She can actually play this and let her stroke go and down the table and back up. If she gets lucky, she hits into 13.
Oh, not enough gas.
Right onto
Oh, and she did not clear for the 15. So she can't, Mandy cannot see the 15 because of the 12. I keep thinking I'm stepping on you because I'm kicking your chair.
No, you're
so
all good.
the 13 goes in the side in the pocket. You
13
gotta
goes
worry
up
about the
table.
sides. She's
Yeah.
gotta nice. So if I'm Mandy, I am playing a combo right here.
Okay.
What is that called?
The combo is the 12 to the 15 because there's no, I mean, unless she bangs the absolute crap out of it, and then she's gonna get a better angle on the 9. She's gonna have something in the pocket that she's gonna be able to play off and
She's
and
looking
get a
at the
lead.
9 right now.
She's playing the 9 right now,
Yeah.
which, so I mean, still not bad, but we're trying to do position A, unlike my position B.
Oh, she's going straight for it.
She's going straight for it. I still like the combo.
I
Still
read
like the combo.
Oh,
So the
come on.
12 does go in the side.
Yeah.
12 goes in the side, but she's got to hold it for the 8. She can, there we go. She can play this and send this cue ball up here and then cut down the line. And if she plays a little outside, she might be able to run on that 7 and get on top of it. Ooh, all done out. Yep.
Off that.
Oh,
There's Scooter. Oh, no, not Scooter. Well,
Hi.
Wow, I'd be offended if
well, I
somebody
just saw
called me-
long hair. Nice try, though. I knew you weren't Scooter with your little bald head.
I got clippers. We could be equally bald. All right.
Where's Scooter? Who am I supposed to
He's
refer
In
around
the
here.
back.
Yeah.
So I just tell
In the
him
back
like,
room, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, all the way down the rail.
that deserves a
Ooh,
fire.
Yeah, fire, and go ahead and give Mandy that fire. So here we go. Did that 7 down the rail that Danielle left short? Is that the mistake that we're looking at? Is
Could
that
be,
the mistake?
yeah.
So it allowed Mandy to get that second rack, and now she's
Right.
up 2. So
Because-
Danielle has to hit a little,
Oh.
get a little
Because if she got the 7 here, let's say this is the 7.
7 there, and she was
And
in a
she
good
hit
shape.
it.
Yeah,
She could definitely get the ball.
she was in
cue
good
ball
shape. She was in good shape.
Yeah, she could get the cue ball where the 7 was and hit to the 2
the
ball.
4, yeah, the 2 ball, the 4 ball, whichever one it was. So
I think
yeah,
that
but
was
she
4
just
ball.
so this is the thing is you're trying to leave perfect leave. So this is something that somebody told me. If you can let your stroke out,
Yeah.
man, let it out.
Yeah.
If it goes down to the end of the table and back up, now you're not trying to hold a cue ball.
Right.
You're not having to shoot from a bad position because you tried to stop it before it wanted to stop. So a lot of things going on. And but that's the thing. And then if she got really lucky, she might have run into that 13 and left it, in a good position. And you're breaking good now.
Yeah.
You know what? It's that confidence.
Nice.
You get a couple of racks
Dry though,
in you.
huh?
Yeah. I mean, still a great break.
Yeah. But now it's wide open for Danielle.
Right. The 6 is an issue. The 9 is an issue. They both go down to the bottom left. They go into other corners also. But I mean, it is that 8 being in that pocket really blocks up. The 3 ball is a key ball to the 6 and the 7. Jennifer Taylor, who thought I was sexy, is saying, "Come on, Danny, you got this." We're not counting Danielle out at all. I mean, this is there. I don't think that there's an issue that she can snap off 2 racks and bring this back tied up. There's not an issue that Mandy may not stay on her horse and run with this.
I guess.
Yeah,
Danny.
both these ladies are fierce
Gonna
competitors
hit
though.
cue ball.
Yep, taking that
Keep it.
7.
Yep,
Yep,
take the
taking that
7.
7 ball out. And to further go with that, she plays a 7 here. That cue ball can easily come around and leave her for the 6. Yeah, I think that's a great starting opening move.
right, opening shot by Danielle here.
Sorry, had to take care of a little
Business.
adult action there.
Yeah.
Not hit
Oh,
the 7.
what?
She did. Yes, we're giving that fire.
Heck yeah, nice.
All right.
So had the little back bank, very
Yeah,
nice.
perfect little back bank right in there.
So does the 11 go past the 8? I think it does.
I think it does. I
But
think it
does
has
the
plenty
cue
of
ball
room.
go past the 15 to see that? She can obviously see the 13.
Yeah.
She's looking at the 15 and where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I think that there's a good angle. Shoot this 13 and just a little bit of, I know you're tree topped and you're hitting down on the ball.
Yeah.
But a little bit of draw will bring this cue ball back right over here someplace, and that 15 now goes in the side.
Yep.
But the
that's a
15
good call.
does. I think the 15 is far enough away from the 5 that it goes down in the corner right where her hand is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to print. Look, Lachera? No, it can't be Lachera, I'm going to guess. Bordeaux. I know the last name. She says, "Oh, go Dale. You met her before. Where did you meet her, Miss Bordeaux? Did you meet her here at Piazza's or one of the other places to play pool around this fabulous town?" See there? Oh, she just hit it too hard.
Yeah.
That
it's
was
okay.
it, though. That was the idea.
It's all right.
That was the idea. So now she can definitely see the 11. So now the issue is with the 8 ball, or with the 9 ball. How do you get to the 9 ball? So I mean, there's something that says you put this 11 here, and the cue ball is going to come this way. Maybe you get a little glance. I don't know, off the 7 ball to park it above. I don't know if the 9 ball goes past the 4. Looking over the top, I don't think it does. If I put my glasses on, I can see stuff
There
so
you
much
go.
better.
Yeah.
Back to Kenny calling me a blind dude. Yeah, he wasn't lying.
Oh, he called you old as well.
Well, you don't have to remind people. Wow. Got somebody on Team Bierman in here.
Oh no.
So
I'm on Team Feffany Stored.
So,
That's where I'm at.
Feffany, yeah, this is Feffany Stored. I'm a Robbie or a Dobby Rejarnet, right? However it works. Nice. So she bumped the
Yeah.
8, but she didn't get it out. So this 9 still has
Okay.
It's got
Who-
one pocket.
Who's who?
Danielle Stripes.
Danielle
I don't know.
Stripes.
I don't know if Danielle can get this and keep this inside the 8.
I don't think.
You might be able to hit this kind of flat with a lot of outside spin and get the 9 to throw itself off the rail,
After she just did that 10 back bank, I don't
Right.
know. Yeah,
right?
we'll see. She'll work it out.
The 6. Like try to do like a chip move thing.
Or if you're taking that 14 long table, how are you getting shape on the 15?
Oh, met her at the Frontier. That's right down the street from my house. We like that place.
Oh, I love the Frontier. Used to shoot at, what is it, the hitching post around the corner?
I have no
It
idea.
used to be.
I don't think it's there anymore. I don't know
No?
about no hitching post. And then I'm a member of the VFW, like 3 doors down.
Oh, yeah. No, I used to shoot all over
I'm not
those
allowed
spots.
to shoot pool in there anymore. Oh,
Going for the 6.
oh, we got secret messages going
Maria's
on.
got messages.
Secret messages.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Look at this. Look at this. So she made this. The 15 goes there. And if she throws some, I don't know, do you want to go outside? Because this acts like a rail. So outside, I'll make this cue ball go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, off the 5, you might get this up there. Because it acts, so this ball is going to act like it's a rail. So you put outside, it's going to want to check off the 5. You put inside, it's going to want to run off the 5. And really all she needs to do is get to this rail.
Yeah.
Somewhere,
Pull
as
it
long
up
as she
there.
bump the 3 a little bit maybe. Yes, ma'am. They'll be back.
What the heck?
Oh,
Was it her?
No, it's Scooter.
Oh, Scooter.
disappeared.
No, Scooter's just checking on us, making sure we're
Yeah.
not screwing anything up.
too bad at least.
Oh, see how that cue ball rolled forward, right? So Now, does she have the chops to back cut this? She's got to have to let this cue ball roll. It may run straight into the 6, which would be an incredible shot. You might be able to play this 9 off the 4, carom it down to the corner. You know, never know. You okay? Looks like you're doing an old man stretch. Oh.
Yeah.
At least I'm not grunting getting up
You're
and
good
down
at
like I
that.
was last time.
Are you
I was sitting
creaky?
down in the low chair, and every time I got up, it was
Ah.
oh. My wife goes, man, can you grunt anymore on a live stream? And I'm like, yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
It's an old person thing.
Yes, it is. I should know.
Yeah. Ouch, my hip.
All right. Oh!
Oh.
Wow! And look at this.
Wowzer.
Look at this.
Oh.
That would have been the leave.
Right.
So I think the only option is shooting the 4 ball right here. But if you shoot this 4 ball, and I'm trying to get something that's going to give me a little angle, so I can get this cue ball up right in this window to shoot this 7 ball.
What's
I heard
up,
you was
Sandra
back
Padilla
there.
in the booth? Hey, girl.
Sandra Corp.
Are playing the Devils. I think we're in the hot seat.
Awesome.
Sandra
Hey, girl.
Corp in the house.
Sandra's the Calcutta
Watch-
queen. We
watch
love
your
her.
money.
Yeah.
Watch your money.
Watch her take all your money. She's great at. That's her money. That's what she said. She said my money. That's right, girl. Get it.
Oh, well, here, watch your knee.
Oh.
And let's see. Let's pull out the sheet, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
can get an
Calcutta.
official tally. Let's
Yeah.
see. Oh.
She had what? Choice of field?
I don't know.
Who was?
So
Who was-
Aaron Tazoweniak has Maria Finley.
Aaron Thrower.
Thrower. Sorry, I can't read the writing there.
Aaron, your new name
Danielle.
is Tazawiniak.
Sandra has Danielle.
Aaron, I'm gonna call you Tazawiniak.
Darwin has. Oh, that's why Darwin's here, because he's got Mandy.
Ah.
And Deb May. Sandra has Deb May. Wow, Sandra double dipped with
I
the
know.
Calcutta.
See?
How nice is that?
Nikki
Got
wants
one in the
view
finals,
Yep.
one in the consolation.
There you go. So Mandy played a little safety on the 3 ball to hide that 9, but we could see behind the 7 off of it. Got to spin it a little bit because it is out of the pocket. Oh, and she missed it.
Ring around the rosy.
Now, here's the thing. I'm playing the 7 to the 9. I think that 7 could go. Is that the 7? Yep, that's a 7. Looking over the top, the 7. I don't think the 7 follows the 9. We're gonna go back to the top. Yeah, I mean it might. So this is just a little over half again.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also play the 6 down and play it down and make that 9 also and clear that out. I don't know that the 5 goes. Let's see. Let's look at the top.
There we
It looks
go.
like the 5 might just slide past the 8 if you hit the. Oh, I don't think you want to do that.
Don't do that. No.
I don't think you want to
Nope.
do that.
Nope.
I think she was just looking at the combo.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like the 5 just slides past the 9, just comes right off that. So we talked about just aiming at the knuckle. So when it hits the knuckle, it hits the opposite facing and it wants to follow it in.
Yeah, we had a great debate on what to call it a couple weeks ago.
Well, I try, women's tournament, we try not to call it what we normally call it, right?
Exactly.
I'm
yeah.
trying to be courteous here. And
Knuckle's great.
She might be hitting that 5 to block the 8 ball.
Uh-huh.
Great shot.
Yep.
So really good defense. Now the 5 obviously goes by. The 7 goes by. All these are open. This is the only thing, but now she's going to make the 9. That opens up for the 2 ball right there in the center of the
So
center of
what
the
are you
table.
going to do on this 9 to try to get anything on that 8? Are you going to try to get, where would you even try?
I mean,
Like, are you going to bank? Is it going to bank?
so you can only shoot this 5 from the top.
No, I'm talking about the 8. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but you can only shoot this 5 from the top rail,
Uh-huh.
from the side rail here,
Yeah.
or the short rail. And I don't know that you could actually shoot that 5 now. I'm looking at it.
I don't think so. Doesn't look like you can get inside that 8.
So you might actually have to take the 7 off the 5 and clear this 5 out. And it kind of solves both problems because you can You could back shoot this and draw this cue ball a little bit.
Sure.
The 5 comes right here, or
Yeah.
maybe it even comes a little further. It just makes it easier. But you have to really thin this 9 and a lot of inside, so that she has a shot. But I don't know if she thins this enough. Is that pocket open again? As long as she doesn't make the 8 ball, a scratch does not lose the game. So let's go up here. So yeah, so I think she hits, unless she hits this fat, I think this cue ball slides right off past this 5 into the pocket. She might be shooting the other way, but I don't. Yeah, so put the 5 in. So now you have a solution for the 2, and I think there's an easy way. Shoot the 2, shoot the 3, shoot the 6, shoot the 4, shoot the 1, come back, shoot the 3, and shoot the 8. Big spread out spider there. But I think everybody is, as long as she can make this 2, I think that everything else is pretty much, with the exception of the 1 to the 3, because she's going to have to stop this. Actually, maybe roll it a little bit and come this way for the 3 ball. But she can even stop over here, shoot this 3 ball, and have the cue ball come this way.
She's aiming up on the 6.
6? Huh? Oh yeah. Oh here, let me get out of your way, man. Getting hugged by Scooter, it's the best thing that's happened to me all day.
You guys need this for anything?
No, just the back on the score, the 3rd one over. There you go. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got you. There we go. So Scooter coming in here, checking scores of the other matches, or the other tournaments. So if she shoots it soft enough, she's got the 2. Oh, a little hard. Little hard. So with this 8 right here and the 2 and the 4, just play a safety. Just play a safety right here. You put the cue ball right here, and the 8 ball's got no place to go.
No, she's smelling blood in the water.
I get it. And there's still no place. So she overplayed the 4, which is not a bad thing, and got there. So we're gonna go top. So the 8 doesn't bank to this pocket because that 2 ball's in the way. It obviously doesn't bank here. Does it go 1, 2, 3, 4 here? Is that the hero? Is that the Tony Piazza shot? The 4 railer, right? So anybody wants the dead 4 railer is cue ball on the spot. The object ball about a full ball past the diamond, and you just hit into it with a little bit of outside, and it goes 4 rails. So whatever, and I think we talked about whole spot on the wall. Whatever that spot is way out here. So the same thing on this one. Whatever that spot is, it's way on the wall from this spot. You just cut that 8 ball to it, and it's the same path. But I think that's she's gonna kick it. She's gonna kick it this way. Nice. Oh, she touched it. She touched it. Nice.
Edge.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a little fire.
Yeah.
So here's something I've talked about time and time
Yeah, lay it on me,
again.
Robbie.
Why are you kicking or banking or doing anything without going through some kind of scheme or checking your angles or whatever? I do kind of a modified parallel shift, mirror, diamond kind of thing.
Sure.
And I check myself 2 or 3 times. If I like that kick and it looks good to my eye, I'm going for it. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
But why would you just step up and shoot that ball? None of us, there's only one person in the house right now that I know that's a 700.
Yeah.
And even he kind of checks that real quick before. It's a lot quicker than we check it.
Yeah. Pressure's real,
But
man.
he
Pressure's
checks
real.
it. So here it is. We're back to that 7 ball. If Mandi gets out, she's a 3-game lead. So we're back to that 7 ball that
A couple racks ago, yeah. Wow.
that Danielle missed, and it's allowed Mandi to get an extra rack on her, and now she's 3 up.
Yep.
So this is the point that you're worrying, you're changing your
I wouldn't
game.
be worrying. I would just be analyzing.
Right.
What am I doing? What mistakes have I made? What kind of things do I need to go back to the basics? Go
Right.
back.
So the ladies are taking a break. So I'm pretty sure Danielle ran outside so she could go smoke. I don't know. Is Mandi a smoker?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have the expert here, the person that lives with her. So Mandy's probably she's doing the shot that we got. and she's probably gonna run outside, go smoke, and man, there is a mass exodus towards that smoke pit.
There's a lot of people in the house tonight, y'all.
Great. 70 viewers.
Yes. Nice, right?
One thing I like about my mom is that anytime she
So
gets-
we talked about. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
one thing I like about Mandy is that if she
All right.
Tell me.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you
Leah.
real quick, and we can get back to that. So we have 2 of the 3 Calcutta owners right here.
That's right.
Sandra owns Deb May and Danielle, and Darwin has Mandy.
And Danielle with Sandra.
Oh, and you have half of Danielle.
You didn't go on house with me and Danielle.
I did.
What? Now we got a fight going on.
I see, Jerry.
No, with me. We wrote it down.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we got the picture.
So anyway.
We got the picture. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
So
Yeah.
what you thinking about this match since you got money on this thing now?
Oh man, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Mandy up 5 to 2.
Mandy's up 5-2.
Yeah.
What's most important is that these ladies are showing everybody at home that they're the real deal.
Yeah, no doubt.
It takes a lot to get here to the final 2.
How many times you been in league and Danielle's laughing and chitting and chatting and drinking beers and I got to shoot pool. That's not the Danielle that's been showing up in this tournament.
You know, this Danielle is a new Danielle.
Yeah.
So I would say everybody needs to watch out for Danielle.
She
now.
she might be her the next high shooter with April in here. She might be the next
Yeah.
7.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so. You can only keep going up. You can never,
Right.
Danielle, Mandy. What a great game, though.
So, question for you.
Yes.
Why do you scratch?
Stop.
Oh, no.
I'm out of here.
So we were playing Darwin's team one night. He's like, man, I don't understand why I keep scratching. I said, because the cue ball keeps going in the pocket. So that was a little inside joke between me and him that now is a joke out there. But man, Sandra ran away real quick, didn't get her take. She's got to go play. But man, very astute, observation by Darwin. This is not the old Danielle. This is somebody new, and both ladies are absolutely killing it. I mean, it's Mandy's leading by 3 racks, but I don't think it talks to the level of play that both ladies are doing. I mean, it's just been 2 mistakes that allowed Mandy to get up there. So now back to you, Malaya. What were you saying before we got in here? Before you got rudely interrupted by
The
me?
thing that you like about your mom is what you were talking about.
is that she misses a shot. She still has like a positive energy.
Yeah.
And I think that's what keeps her going to get to 5 points
Yeah.
in like not even that long either. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got to keep a positive mindset, Absolutely.
So that's something that I get on my wife, because I'll miss a shot and I will beat myself up from the table back to my chair. Once
Yeah.
I get in my chair, that shot is now over.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the table. Okay, what's my next opportunity? What am I going to do? What can I do? Where's this going? What are they shooting? How are they going to shoot it? What's the possible opportunity that I'm going to get to be back at the table?
Yeah.
And I beat myself up, and it's not a negative thing. It's just so I can get that over and get past it.
Okay.
It's my little mental thing. If I play in golf and I hit a bad shot, I beat myself up until I clean my club and stick it back in my bag, and then I'm on to the next shot.
And then you're not allowed to ruminate
Right?
on it.
It's
Yeah.
behind me. I've
That's
already cussed myself out, kicked myself in the booty, and said, okay, you know how to do this
Yeah.
better. And it's moving forward, and I'm back into a positive thing.
We
But
call
that's-
it having the memory of a goldfish.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
Ted Lasso, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so great observation. And Mandy, both of the ladies are doing that. They're not beating themselves up on stuff that's happening. They're moving forward and looking at it.
Yeah.
Yep. So
That's what you got to do.
So Lashera, you didn't tell me if I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm gonna hope yes. That she says, yeah, watch out for Danielle. Never count her out. She might be the just observing, but yes, both ladies are playing, and I'm gonna say, well, we got 2. Let's go, Danielle.
Well, and
from
you say the
Hannah
old Danielle versus the new Danielle. I've never met a lot of these ladies until I played in this
Right.
tournament,
Yeah.
So this is a lot of the first impression that I'm getting from a lot of these people.
Mm-hmm.
And, I met all of them the first night for the Calcutta auction, and they were just like, we were talking about camaraderie and,
Mm-hmm.
sportsmanship. Everybody was just so welcoming and so nice. I got to meet a couple of the other ladies. I got to meet Crystal, and I got to meet, all sorts of other ladies that were playing in this tournament. And everybody was just so welcoming to each other and nice and warm. But then coming out and being fierce competitors on the felt. and leaving it on the table and just, and then afterwards just going and cheersing each other.
I mean,
giving a hug.
There's been some emotion going down, and because of the pressure. This is not your $20 Friday night tournament,
right?
And we talked about it. The first couple of matches you're playing for your entry fee, so you don't just pay somebody $300 and great, there it is, have fun, you know. And but and then it gets to, okay, well, if you win 2, now that third match is to get in the money.
Yeah.
And then the fourth match is, well, am I playing for first or second or third or fourth?
Right.
And then now this match is, hey, so it's how you look at things. I always look at like I said, the first 2 matches, you're just playing for your entry fee.
Right.
You want to make good use of it.
Yeah.
And it's not saying that I'm shooting any differently or I have any different thoughts of the game. It's just that you got to play for something.
Sure.
Right? You can't just get in there with your partner and just play. There's got to be some reason behind it.
This could be, you guys might, no offense, but you guys could think, oh, $20 for them to have fun. But this could be like a once-in-a-time experience for like the girls to get out, be furious, and be competitive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that take on it.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I did it to push myself. I'd never done anything like this before, so I was like, I'm just going to throw my name in the hat and see how
we
it
don't
goes.
have, so Piazzas, if you're watching online and you've never been to Piazza's, they have a tournament every Saturday. There's a Dutch doubles tournament going on right now. It's 1,100 max every Saturday. So you want to get in the box and you want to see how well you play, you and your partner, and you think you got it going on, come on down. I double dog dare you. It gets intense, especially when you start getting to the later rounds and you're playing Sandra and her partner that always seem to do well, or Patrick and his partner that always seem to do well, or Tony and anybody. I could care less if it's the one-armed dude from outside that sleeps by the dumpster. They're gonna do well, And now it might be, you win, you're in the money. You lose, you got to play 3 more matches, or you got to beat these guys to stay in the tournament.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter the Dutch doubles on the Friday night fights.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, it was Catherine and I played. Catherine Colosia, as she says her name is, pronounces her name.
Hi, Dad. Hi, sis.
Oh,
There's Mandy in there calling out her friend. Speaking of which, we didn't talk about Danielle.
Yeah,
to jump the
Danielle's
chain
shout
subject.
outs.
So I talked to her. She's Mama and Sonny, her mom and dad. I guess they've really given her support and playing the game of pool and doing the things that she does in life. And her quote was, have fun because it's a lot of practice.
Mm-hmm.
So for you young ladies that are out there that are getting in the game of pool or thinking about it, or maybe you've been in it a couple of years, hey, man, and this is one thing that I say, I hate losing, but man, there's some great people that I lose to.
Yeah.
Tony, watching him play and kick my butt and giving me racking lessons, but I watch how he treats the cue ball and I try to come away with something. Hey, and I'll even ask him, how did you shoot that? Was that bottom inside? He'll go, no, it was this way. Okay, well, what are you doing about speed? Because I would have let that cue ball loose. And he'll stop in the middle of the match. He doesn't really like to, but he'll stop and he'll go, oh, no, I was thinking about that. Cool, thanks. Or you might catch him in between racks, Certainly it's not trying to, shark him in anything or get him off his game, which I don't think that I'm going to do anyway. But play Kenny Juarez Thursday night.
Yeah.
In 8-ball, we went hill.
Yeah.
And I was unfortunate and just missed a shot that I needed to get perfect shape on for the 8 and overcut it, hit the outside of the ball.
Yeah, well, Kenny's fantastic too. He just got back from Napa finals.
Right. Beat me 4-4 and man, shook his hand. Great match. And we were making jokes during the whole thing and still shooting serious pool. But I mean, this is somebody I like to think he's a good friend of mine. Yeah. And man, great. Play Chris Bierman, a number of matches. And it's always a great match, and then we're laughing and joking. Used to be we do shots afterwards. Chris doesn't. I don't know, Chris. You still not drinking? But either way, I mean, good on you if you are or not, or whichever way that goes. Let's see. What did Rebecca say? Me and my partner took second in the last 1,100. Larry, Romero, and Crystal are the only team that beat us. Wanted to play today, but had to work. I think she meant to say tournaments at Piazzas, not the tourists, though they are here too. You get people asking, what's going on?
That's what I am. I'm just the tourist here watching, taking pictures.
Yep. I mean, we've had people up from San Diego and in on the Saturday tournaments. I got a buddy of mine. We played this, and he goes, man, this is great. I wish we had this in San Diego.
Oh, how many people do we have in from out of town with Stevie Chan tournament?
Yeah, no kidding.
So many people in town.
They get some good tournaments. They used to have a couple of large tournaments. Unfortunately, they moved to Griff's or other locations that can accommodate a larger crowd. But they don't do Calcuttas a whole lot, you know. And man, even your Saturday tournament will get $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in Calcutta money.
Yeah.
You know, and the entry fees $130, and they're taking an admin and a greens fee off of that. You know, if they take $30 off 100, you get 26 teams. There's 2,600, and you might have $4,000 in the Calcutta. Sandra Corp, rolling in with the Brinks truck full of cash.
Told you.
So Mandy shoots, and man, that 8-ball rockets towards the corner pocket again.
Yeah.
Did she make? Oh, she made 2 stripes.
Yep,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that? And no solids. No. 1, 2,
6,
3,
7.
4, 5. Yep. So here we go. BCA rules again. Just because she only made stripes on the break doesn't mean that she has to take stripes. She can take solids if she likes those better.
So we had a question too, though. That's what the question was from Maria. Is if she breaks and makes the 8 and scratches, is it the opponent's choice to spot or re-rack?
So I believe that's the loss of game because the 8-ball and the cue ball are
Off
both
the
off
playing
the table.
surface? Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Maria, you want to look that up? It should be right in the next paragraph. I know that they're right next to. Oh, and she overplayed that 11, and she just turned around and mouthed a bad word. Malia wasn't looking, so it's okay. She didn't see it.
Yeah, teenagers never heard bad words.
So now, just because, back to BCA rules, you have to make a ball on the shot after the break to establish sides.
Right.
So it is still open.
Yep.
So if
So
I'm
stripes are
Danielle, I'm
available.
taking whatever that is in the side pocket,
The 10 or the
rolling
12,
down.
12 ball.
And I'm rolling it down for the 14. I'm rolling that pass to shoot that 15 in there, trying to leave on the rail to shoot that whatever that is. That's 11 ball. Roll it out just a little bit, shoot that 9 ball, and have the cue ball come all the way out.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for those of you that love my spiders. I'm not drawing this one because Malia's sitting right there. Oh, so Steph, she said, okay.
There we go.
So, Nikki, I just don't like this view because the table is so stretched out. You don't really get to see angles very well. Oh, but the top one is. Okay, so you make the 8 and you scratch. It is not a loss. So you would have the opponent would then have option of spotting the 8 ball and shooting out. But it's cue ball behind the head string now, in the kitchen as we call it, or re-racking or re-breaking. So this is shoot the 5 and stop it. You have the 1 in the side. The 4-3 is the only thing that you have to do. If you roll the 1 down far enough, or you shoot the 1 on the side, roll down far enough, you can play that 7 with a little inside.
And this side right here?
Nope, other side.
This
so
side.
we go back to the top.
Oh, yeah.
So we go 5 here.
Yep.
But we stop it, so that gives us the 1 in here. If we roll the cue ball somewhere here, it either allows us to play with
There you
inside to come up or stop it. So Nikki, you can see both, even though we switch to the top side or the bottom side, or the top side or both views.
I think the consensus is they like the double
Right.
view. Is that this button? Which one? This one?
The 1, yeah.
There you go.
So let's see if she stops. Sorry for that. We were sharing secrets.
Trade secrets.
Trade secrets.
That's right.
Trying to teach the youngin what we should and shouldn't do in life.
That's right.
Even though she's got the wisdom that we should both be learning from.
That's right.
So she's kind of stuck on this 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
So she played the 5, and it looks like she overplayed it a little bit and let it roll out instead of just stopping it.
Goes
So
by.
Danielle's.
You got it, Red Menace. I got you back always.
Yeah, I know Danielle is solids. Yes. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I thought you said stripes. I don't hear very well either. Nice cut. And the
three
Three
is still
tucked in. It's still
no,
up. Yeah.
it's still available.
Yeah.
She can shoot it on the as long as she gets outside the 9.
Yep.
So it looks like it's either banking the 4 or cutting the 1, and I certainly don't like bringing the cue ball anywhere near that 8.
Can I go back to the top?
Yeah, sure.
Is it this one?
Yep. So it looks like the 1 actually slides past the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the question is, how do you get from either the 3 to the 8 ball or the 3 to the 1 ball? So, I mean, if she winds up, if she can get the cue ball on the she's just gonna play a little safety. So she's gonna dink this and try to leave this cue ball just locked up to the backside of the 13. Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
So it's at an angle that Mandi can't do anything from. The 3 is now at a more accessible position, and it allows her, if she gets a little bit of angle, let's say she leaves the cue ball out here, she can play this 3 ball down and bring this cue ball right in between the 9 and the 15. So it allows her a little bit more leeway.
Does Mandi have sight on that 9 though?
Yeah, so the 9, she has full sight on it, and it does go. But is she going to play the combo?
Looks like it.
What? Nice.
All right.
Nice. So she is straight. Looks like she's straight in on this, but it looks like this 11, the 9 looking right over the top, does cut in between this, and she can play that cue ball right out to here.
Yeah.
And looking over the top, the 15 slides right past the 3 ball also. Oh, what? I don't think she wanted to do that.
Yeah.
So this is something that we talked about, is on the opposite side of being down 3, at what point are you able to relax, or do you not want to do something? And I think that you're keeping the press on. It doesn't matter what rack it is, it doesn't matter what game it is.
Yeah.
You are putting the foot to the metal.
Yeah.
Pedal to the metal. There we go.
No mercy.
One of those. And you are just trying to march your opponent down. You're trying not to give any inch or any quarter. The 15 does go by the 3. We talked about that, but I don't know that she can hold for the
She
9.
can slide the key right behind for that 9. Ooh.
There's the bank there. We talked about this line, right? And this line, and it looks like it's just on the inside of that. So you might go the half to the quarter line, or the quarter, whatever. The half to the half line. And look at that. So it does bank long ways, and you put some little inside English on it, and it gets out for the 8 ball. She might be able to cross bank this and let the cue ball loose and up and down the table.
She's walking that dog. She's walking that dog. Fire.
Hit that fire button. Wow.
Yeah, she walked that dog.
Wow. Nice.
Ooh, wow. All right.
So we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Mandi gets another match, and she forces Danielle to win 2 extra games.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 1 extra game. So she has to get to 8 and then win the 9. So now she's not just having to catch her at 7.
Yeah.
She's got to win an extra game to beat her.
Yep.
Or at least get 5 to force the overtime.
Right.
Right? Make Mandi go to 9 and see if you can keep even with her. But now, so Danielle's over there. She's still looking around. She's still chit-chatting with people. She's
Fire
still,
rack. She's laughing about something. Something's good out there.
So that's one of 2 things. Well, somebody behind her is saying some stuff, and she's answering. She's either very relaxed and understands where she sits in this match.
Yeah.
That she just flipped him off to. So I'm guessing it's that. Or she's super nervous, and it's the nerves coming out, the laughter and everything, and she's just responding with nerves.
Yeah.
And seeing her flip him off, I think it's the former, not the latter. I think she knows exactly where she is.
Bust again.
Yeah.
Fire right there.
Well,
There's Mary. Hey, Mary.
So not a great break, because she wasn't getting these. She was spreading them out. Not a whole lot of balls past the center line. So this is a little bit tighter. This is going to be a little bit more defensive, especially with 2, 4, 6 stripes right around, that bottom right-hand quadrant. And then what's that stripe up at the top? Is that the 12 or the 10?
12. I can't.
That looks like the 12 down. No, it looks like the 12 balls down on the corner. Is that?
Yeah. Yep, it is the
Comparing
10
it,
on
yep.
this close
So
end.
so that's a little stuck. Stripes might be a little
I think she has 2
better.
options.
Show us
your
your.
options.
Tell us what you're talking about.
I'm so bad at drawing straight lines.
That's okay.
She could chip this,
Yeah.
goes in,
Mm-hmm.
or she could chip this one.
Yeah, I think I like that 13. I think that the 3 is a little bit too much of a back cut, and I think it gets you in trouble with the stripes down at the bottom.
Yeah, I think.
But the back cut on the 13, she could bang that 15 out, maybe get a good angle on the 12 ball to get back into the 11 and 9. But she doesn't hit the 15 hard enough, so it kind of ties up. And now it's, being blocked by the 7 and the 2 ball.
Perfect. A little beverage.
So going back to Nikki's favorite view.
Huh?
So I was thinking that this might be able to peek between something, but until that 9 is gone, now it will come up here. See if she can't draw that 12 back into it.
Oof.
Oh, and she hangs it up. But the leave. So Mandy can see the 3 ball. With these two be blocking by the 7, I like shooting the 3 ball and then shooting the 5. And then just kind of floating that cue ball down to the 11.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's an opportunity with this sitting right in the center pocket. There's an opportunity to have that 5 follow. I kind of like that. I am not trying to do any kind of carom or anything with this stuff. The 15, 11, 7, 4. You can hit that 3 ball, a little bit of draw, and it should come back. Huh? We didn't take any money out of him, I swear.
I watched him like a hawk.
I didn't
kept him
lick
honest, good.
I didn't lick every other bill either, I swear.
Ew, never put
She
money in your
could
mouth.
hit.
Are
That's
you
rule
kidding?
101.
All the cocaine that's on the $100 bills?
Yikes.
She could
And
hit
other extra.
the 1. I feel like it'd probably
so they
be
did a
better to
little-
hit.
Yeah.
What's this
So
one?
if you shoot, that's a 6 ball. Yeah, if you shoot the 1 ball, it will naturally roll out for the 6. I kind of like putting bottom right on this and drawing it between the 8 and the 14, and see if I can't get down there on the 7. But that's not a bad shot. She kind of leaves it in to be able to drift up for the 2 ball, but I think that she's going to have to get straight in. She might be able to hit this and just absolutely smoke it. No. So, but there's nothing she can do now. She can only draw that ball. She's too straight. She should have. So the shot was making the 6 and not just drifting the cue ball down, but drifting it here to play this angle with a little bit of inside and seeing if you couldn't do something. Maybe play a little safety off that 2.
Thank you so much.
Kaylee in here providing us with adult libations.
Ooh, don't do that.
Well,
Don't do
2
that.
of the 3 of us.
Don't.
Yeah.
That's why I said 2 of the 3 of us.
I don't want to be too
'cause
crazy, but I think if she hits the 1 perfectly to this ball, it could hit the 2 ball.
Well, I think
you go.
the carom to the 11. Oh, I was gonna say the carom the 11 to the 2. Yeah, that's good. Good look. So that's why I like playing that 3 soft and then playing the 5, because that same shot doesn't leave. It puts that's the safety. So now Danielle can shoot that 12. She could shoot it short rail side and come out, or she could shoot it long rail side and come back closer towards where she's at.
Who are you rooting for?
I'm not rooting for anybody.
Yeah.
I am completely trying to keep this partial, being in the booth. I don't want to have it one-sided commentation. So here commentation lessons. So as you shoot something, you shoot for the gaps. You don't shoot for the ball, right? So if Danielle shoots for this gap right here, she's going to come off the rail into the 12 and bring the cue ball this way. If she shoots for the gap here, that cue ball is going to come this way,
right? So depending on what you want to do with it, that's why I like shooting this way, coming up here with inside, bringing it back, and you can shoot that 9 and the 15, or do it that way and come
Pump
up
it
with it. Yeah. So she didn't use inside, so she just kind of hit again, just a center English ball.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. CMS, I didn't understand what you were saying about 3 stripes in the corners. We're not really policing that. It's something that, I mean, I don't think detracts from the tournament. You know, it'd be one thing if we had a lady that practiced a certain rack, like Corey Dool has his little rack that he soft breaks and all the stripes or the solids leave it. The other side comes back into the racking area. I don't think there's anybody that good in this house to do that. I mean, without a ton of practice. So it's BCA. It's supposed to be a stripe and a stripe in one corner, a solid in the other. But like I said, we're not necessarily policing that. So Danielle's just trying to get it under the 7 ball. But while it didn't work, she now left the combination, the 15 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So it made that a little bit easier. She got that 15 out of trouble. Looks like the 15 looking over the top of the people, the spectators. It looks like the 15 is kind of tied up to the 7, but I think it's close enough that it's going to be able to make that 11. What are you talking about? It's not allowed in BCA unless they changed it. I don't understand what you
The
guys are
racking.
saying.
They're talking about the racking.
Right. And that's, I mean, how nitpicky do we have to be? Some of these ladies, like we had a young lady that she's only played APA before. She's never played any other, league setting. We've had some ladies that have never played the APA setting. And not that we're using that here, but, so where do we draw the line on this? And how to, again, if we had a referee out there that was doing something standing by the table, then it would be something nice. She locks up the 7 ball. I mean, absolutely locked it up on that 7 ball. Danielle can see the bottom of the 11, but that's a scratch unless she really hits a lot of inside bottom on it.
Yeah.
Kind of brings it back to the short rail.
Well, Patrick say that's in jail.
It's pretty close to not having a breakout. She can actually see this bottom of this 11 and kind of play some inside draw, but just do a little drag draw and have that cue ball. So she hits the 11, gets out of there, and have that cue ball come back in here and right up to the 7 ball. It's a heavy skill shot. I think Tony played that against me one time, which really sucked. But that works too. I don't know that she cleared it. Let's see. Let's go to the top. Did she clear it enough for that 2 ball? I don't know. Let's peek outside the booth.
Go take a look, Robbie.
Oh, that 7 ball just covered up the cue ball just enough that she can't see the 2 ball.
7 go on the side though?
All right, so let's talk about the 7. I don't know.
Bottom side right here.
It looks like it. Let's
like it
look at the
might
top.
go. Yeah.
Let's get our official measuring device.
Yeah, let's see. Does it go by?
Oh yeah, that goes
That's what
by.
I'm looking at.
But
That's what I'd
she's
be looking
close
at.
enough that the back cut might be an issue. She might park this cue ball right behind the 15.
Yeah.
And then she put herself in jail. Because you're not trying to crush this.
Boom, just like that.
Yep.
Hit that fire. There you go.
But see, she can
Nice
still
little
see the
slice
full
and
5,
dice.
and the full 5 might go just past. You overcut it with some outside English.
Does she have just enough to get by
inside
that to take
English?
the 2 all the way up though?
I don't. She might be able to see
I
that.
think she's got enough of a piece of it to be able to.
But she's gonna
walk
have to
that
let
all
this
the
cue
way up.
ball go, and I don't know
Yeah.
that she's gonna be able to see the 5.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So opposite side, you're Mandy. You're up 6-2.
Yeah.
Are you changing your pattern of play? I mean, you've done a lot of good things to get there, but you certainly don't want to. Oh, so close.
Yeah.
But you certainly don't want to change anything too much. It's going to be detrimental to your play.
Right.
Danielle's stripes.
Yes.
She
So
did
this is
come up, hit
Touch that 11.
Loop and swoop.
Well, she's already back banked
Cue
one
ball.
of them, right?
Could probably hit this
But
somewhere.
but what about touching the left side of? You're okay.
Ah!
Touching the left side of that 11 and parking that
Safety
cue
in-
ball right
right in
behind that
between.
15.
Yep.
So right here. So hitting not the thin, but just about halfway between the stripe and the edge of the ball,
Mhm.
and have that cue ball
Park
just
it.
drift right there.
There's a touch on the 5, but there's no bank there. I mean, I guess I don't know.
I don't know
5
if
into
if she gets between that 15 and the rail, there's nothing that Mandy's going to be able to do.
Right.
She might be able to see something this way, but now she's got to hit it so hard you don't know where that 8 ball's going to go.
Right.
There might be some kind of, depending on where the 11 goes, she might have to play this way,
Yeah.
right? She's
Lock it. Ooh.
well, so still not bad. So with
She's got a view on
Mandy
that
bumping the 9 like she did,
Mhm.
that 15, does that 5 go to the 2?
Yeah.
It's close. So she's trying to overbank. She
There's
could
a
actually
window.
overbank, connect the 9 and maybe come off, carry them off
Yeah.
that. Oh, she just plays a nice little soft, but it was going. Look at that.
Yeah.
So she left Danielle with a back cut, but here we go again. Edge, just touching the edge, and it sets her up right there. But she can also make that 11 ball by shooting, just shooting the safety, but shooting it harder.
Yeah.
She's already shown that she can back cut.
Absolutely.
She could also right into the 15 and put the 15 right there. Leave the cue ball on the rail.
So many options.
Yep. If she wanted to be really sporty, play just about right, just short of the pocket, and try and kick this in, and then she leaves that cue ball, right? Even right here, it comes off that solid.
Oh, she's been on point with the banks and the back banks.
Oh, she
Playing
tried.
safe.
She tried to stick the 11 ball.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can she see the edge of that 5 ball? Look right there and tell me if she can see the edge of that 5 ball.
I think she's got edge on the 2. At least a
I
touch.
don't. No, looking right there, she cannot see any portion of that 2. What do you think? The 5 ball? See the edge? Well, it doesn't look like she can see the
Kicking.
edge because she can kick it. So here's
For
the
kick?
I don't know. Maybe she could like try to do something crazy.
Yep,
Like do
off
this.
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the
Oh.
combo.
Yep.
At least I got straighter lines than that.
That's all right. See, I should have gone to.
I've been doing this a couple of nights.
I should have gone to the Patrick
Ooh.
and Tony Kick Academy,
Ooh.
so I can kick like the Rockettes.
What's that?
Hold on. All right. Okay, hold on. We got to get onto YouTube and redo this. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Couch is live. So
What's happening?
they're asking if that was a good hit. So here it is live. So let me go.
So the instant replay.
Instant replay. Close that. And let me go. All right, there's drawing. Sorry, I went back like an hour.
Ready for the fire.
Okay, hold
Wait
on.
for it.
Hold on. I am. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Making the official call here.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my! Just had some interesting things happen in the booth.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it! I went to an ad.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, Robbie's gonna go handle official
Got some
business.
technical
We're gonna stay
difficulties.
here and let's talk about what's going on in the chat here, especially about the racking and all that other good stuff. I totally agree, with the BCA rules, but Danielle knows the rules as well, and it'd be up to her, I think, as the opponent to call if anything like that is happening. If there's pattern racking or unfit racking or anything like that, I think it would be up to the opponent to call it since there's no official ref here. I think that was the direction that Robbie was leaning in since we don't have an official ref. Juan Johnson, we're still going to go ahead and put it out there. If you want to come down one of these times,
I think
and come be an official referee.
I think if Tony the Scooter was like watching this, they would definitely call out, like come in, probably call out.
Yeah, we could
like
definitely
that.
ask Scooter when he comes back.
Why is there no ref for hide on? I don't know. Great question.
House rules.
I think this one would be nice.
Yeah, I agree. For sure. All right, looks like a tense moment. Everybody's going back to the instant replay a couple times. Have a couple people online saying what they think it is. If you've gone back and seen it, if you watched it a couple times, let us know.
I'm ready for the fire button. I know I am. I think everyone is.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Thank you guys for streaming. Thanks for watching, sticking with us here. I know you guys got some family members in here. Like Robbie said, we're trying to be unbiased. It's not our job to root for either one side or the other. Just trying to, support everybody in this game and all that other good stuff. So, yeah, no worries at all. Definitely. It's always up for discussion. That's what what makes it all great. Well, and I'm all learning, I've played pool for a long time. Actually, I'll tell you, the first time I ever shot BCA leagues was out of this building. This used to be called Patrick's, ironically enough. And Tony and those guys bought this place, Tony and Patrick. And now it's called Piazza's. But this is the first building I ever played BCA leagues out of. And where this booth is where the stage used to be. So that was pretty cool. And then I played pool leagues all over Denver. A lot of BCA, a lot of VNEA, a lot of APA now, all that other good stuff. So it's kind of hard to keep all the different rules worked out. What's good in this league, what's not good in this league, all that other good stuff. So it's definitely appreciate you guys asking the questions, discussing it in the chat, everything like that. So that's what makes it all work. Just having the discussion about it. We got TP up here even looking at it. Piazza has come up to look at it on Robbie's phone. I know. The building is full. The parking lot's
There's like
full.
a whole maze trying to get back.
I know. It's crazy. It's a big event here, guys. Absolutely. Love all the tournaments they put on here. It is a learning game for sure. That's what's great about it. I just keep learning no matter what happens.
Is there one Halloween weekend?
Yeah, and they had a costume tournament last weekend, actually, too.
So wait, Halloween's Thursday, right?
It is. Are you dressing up for Halloween, Malia?
Yeah. So
what are you
are
gonna
they
be for
just
Halloween?
gonna Cupid?
Oh, I love that. That's cute.
So for Saturday, they can have like a costume tournament party thing.
I don't know. Let's look at the website, see what they got coming up. We'll go ahead and give a couple. We'll give a couple heads ups on some things coming down the pike here. On what's happening here at Piazza's. I know they're having a 10:50 Jack and Jill. I think that's tomorrow. Let's look it up here. What we got going on? Sunday Night Sinners. Sign up now. 10:50 and under. Jack and Jill. 16 teams max. Entry fee $600 per team. 8-ball race to 8. Single elimination. Win by 2. Looks like that is up. Bring your A game. Must be able to play Sundays. Times to play 4 or 7 p.m. So get in on that. That'll be a nice one. I think that's the one that they were talking about. Is that the one that Patrick was saying starts up in January? That might be that one. All right. What else we got coming up here? Oh, all I see is past matches. Patrick and Jose Loma.
If you're coming for if like a Halloween game, don't wear inflatables, because that'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, inflatables on the table.
Oh, because they can get popped.
Yeah. Oh, they can get popped. That's right.
And then you can't really, like, if you order something.
Okay, so we are trying to go back to YouTube and get the shot and blow it up. So when I first looked at it, I didn't really see the path of the 9-ball.
Yeah.
And so I thought it might have hit the 9-ball first, but in talking Pete, who is one of the Piazza's guys,
Yeah.
he says because of the 9, and I agree with this, because the 9 rolled to the position it's at, the only way it gets there is if it hits the 2 first. So Tony's looking at this. We got somebody else using their phone going through YouTube to get this, and then we're going to make the decision, and they're going to make a call on it. So the reason we're taking the time on this is we'd rather get it right,
Yeah.
absolutely right,
Yeah.
and then worry about everything else later.
Absolutely.
Right? The
Absolutely.
ladies fully understand. We told them what's going on. Here's
Definitely.
the issues. They're both good with it. Again, sportsmanship coming out. You know, they're not sitting there going, "Well, just make a call. You know, just do this." You know, they want to get it right just as much as we want to get it right. There's
Yeah.
enough money in here that we're going to take the time. This isn't me walking up to the table and there's one of 2 options and it's definitely one of those. This is such a close hit. This could be a simultaneous hit,
Yeah.
which in the BCA rules is a good, legitimate hit.
Contact. Yeah.
People.
So they've called it a good hit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
People watching out there, help us, please.
Nope, we've already got the help.
We got it?
They saw the video. Tony is the final
Word. He's the final
word
say.
of this, and it is a good hit.
Okay.
So
We deserve the fire.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, Bierman, thanks for the details on that. That it starts in January.
so it looks like Danielle took the opportunity to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna wait on her to come back.
All right.
But it was a great hit. So Mandi called the 5 to the 2, and she called the combination and just came underneath the 5 and wound up hitting the 2 and then the 9, or the 2 and the 9 simultaneously, which again in BCA a simultaneous hit is a good hit, and made the 2. So because she called the 2 in the top center
Yeah, just
pocket,
pocket, right?
then
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how it gets there,
Yeah, just
as
ball and
long as
pocket.
it's a legitimate hit and it goes in the pocket that
Yeah,
you call.
ball
so,
and pocket.
So done, right?
Yeah.
If it had gone, if she had contacted the 2 and it had gone off the top rail, off the, what is that up there, the 12 ball or the 10 ball that's up there by the 9 now, and then gone back in the side pocket, still would have been a good shot.
Right.
And that's what we're talking about now.
Off the rafters, off Grimace, nothing but net.
Yeah. So Bierman, you're not calling while you're calling the combo. You're still calling a ball in a pocket. So she called the combo 5 to the 2, but she's really calling the 2 in the side. And to clarify the shot, it is a legitimate shot. It is not the shot that she called, but it is the ball in the pocket.
Off the jukebox.
Off the
That's right.
jukebox. Yep.
That's right. Nothing but net.
Yep.
Yeah, just ball and pocket for BCA, right? 2 in the side. That's all the info we needed.
So it's Mandy's play.
Yeah, it's Mandy's shot still. She called the 2 in the side. The 2 got pocketed in the side after the hit was called good. So
could
she
definitely-
continues to shoot.
Yeah. So went out there to just make sure she's shooting the 5 ball.
Bring it.
She went out there to make sure that Danielle understood the call that was made.
Yep.
Right? That it was either 2-9, which is
Yeah.
a legitimate hit, or 2-9 simultaneous, which if BCA rules again, is a good hit.
Right.
Going for the 5 ball.
The 5 ball. So now she has to avoid that 11 to be able to get a good lead. If she can
Right.
get around that 11,
Bumped it. Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
She got it.
let's
She still got it. She still got
can
it.
we see this?
Yeah.
So looking at that angle, it looks like the 8 goes past the 14.
Yeah.
Looking at the
Looks like it to me.
top, it doesn't quite look like it goes, but it
Looks like
does.
to me. Get your
Yep.
official measuring device out.
No, I think the official measuring device is not needed. That goes all
Yeah,
day.
all day.
That goes all day.
Twice
This'll
on
put-
Tuesdays.
Right?
Slow rolled it. Wow.
So go ahead.
Just like that. We're at Hill, folks.
So it hill. So how do you keep yourself in the game up 5 racks
Yeah.
on the hill? How do you keep engaged? How do you keep in there and not just kind of like, I'm on the hill. All I got to do is win one more.
Because you've already got the momentum in your direction.
Right.
It's the
Well-
opposite that's the hardest. How do you stay in it when you're down? Your opponent's on the hill. You're at 2. You were up first, and now you have to fight that uphill battle of getting back in that
Yeah, but
game.
how many times have you seen somebody be up by a number of racks, be either one off or on the hill, and their opponent comes back.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, and they
So-
always say that the closing rack is the most difficult
Right?
one, you know?
Exactly. So how do you in that position stay engaged? What are you doing? What's that mindset that you have?
One shot at a time.
One shot at a
right?
time,
one ball at a time, one leave at a time.
I think definitely trying not to overthink your shots.
Right.
Definitely just like trying to go for it.
I'm really good at not overthinking anything.
Robbie's on autopilot.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that's a joke because I overthink everything. So for me in the situation, I'm on the hill.
Yeah.
I got to make sure that I'm still maintaining my focus, everything. I am trying to, so I'm bringing it down. I like looking at the full table. How am I shooting all the way through the 8?
Yeah.
I'm on the hill. I keep engaged. I back that down and I go 2 balls.
Right.
Okay. I want to shoot this. What's my next shot?
Right.
Okay. But I still progress through the whole rack, but instead of going, oh, okay, I see the shot, I see the pattern, I see what I need to do. I am now, okay, I want to shoot this ball, and that next, I need to get here.
Sure.
What's my next shot after that? Okay.
Sure.
I've got an option of 2, maybe 3 different shots.
Yeah.
Okay. So I shoot, I try to execute, and then I get down, okay, I'm on this ball. Is there something else I like better? So now I'm going down and I'm making it either more in depth in the game.
Sure.
So this is now the second or third opening shot that Mandi has missed.
Yeah.
So-
Well, and I think so. Like speaking to that point, I think you kind of get the excitement gets to you too.
Right.
Like trying not to pop up, just trying to stay down, trying to that cheddar's on the line.
For those who don't know it, that's like 10 grand right there that I'm wrinkling. So
that cheddar is on
pretty
the
close,
line,
right? So
yeah.
you're getting close. You're getting close to having this money. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had $6,000 in my hand. I really do because I was working for the Navy and doing what's called an advanced debt. Somebody asked me later, and you get a lot of cash because back in the day, foreign countries didn't take American credit cards. There was no ATM that you'd walk up to. There's no place to cash an American Express traveler's check in China, right? So they give you a ton of cash. So that was 25 years ago. Actually more than that. 27 years ago.
Well, yeah, you
So,
are 65, right?
Right? Well, I was born in 07 of the 1900s.
That's right.
I'm 143.
1865.
They don't really
Right.
have much to do because of this giant.
So
That's
I don't
a very
think
good
so.
point. That's a very
Right?
good point.
So
Yeah.
I don't think so because shooting this, you're straight in. You just kind of stop it, and you have the 15 in the side. If you get the window, you might be able to have the 9 in the other side.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a thin window, but it's a stop shot.
Yeah.
Right? But you still have the 15 there. You might have the 14. Oh no, the 6 is up in the corner, so you can't shoot that.
Yeah.
So you just kind of slow roll that, and all you really need to do is be able to get. I think the key is getting on this ball.
Yeah.
Because you could shoot that, draw out to the 11 ball, because you shoot this, maybe this goes, maybe you shoot a little top, bump that 1, that 11 might go on the side, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna shoot the 14 in the side, or the 15 in the side,
15.
and try to bump,
Ooh.
and ooh,
Okay.
she can see the edge of that 9.
Yeah.
She can, I don't know, can she see the
Does the 9
the
go
10
by
ball?
the 14?
I don't think the 9 goes
Like it
by
goes
the 14.
inside that horseshoe right there?
Yeah, I think it might go. Yeah,
I
go on
think
the
if
top
you,
side.
I think if
She
you just,
might be able to see the 10 ball.
you gotta float it and just let gravity take
Right?
it.
Well, yeah, I don't think you can float this ball. Well, I mean, yeah, because you got the 14 out there in the open.
Yep.
And by touching that, you shoot this 14 and kind of stop at that 11
Yep.
goes. You might. I don't know what you would do with this though. You're still hurting there.
Yeah. She's thinking it. She's walking the table. She's doing everything.
You can see that 10. I'm hitting that. Here, let me see this. Yep, see that? And then you're trying to hit it, drive it, and spin that cue ball back to here. That is such a skill shot. That's something that, I mean, if I'm shooting that, I'm gonna be happy if I make it 2 or 3 times out of 10.
Right?
I mean, it is just hard. She could see the
Tough.
10. She might.
Oh,
I don't know. Can she see enough of it to back cut it?
Ooh, I don't know. She's.
Oh wow! She went for the bank and
A stick? Is it sticking?
There you go. Looks good.
What? Where? When? What?
Bye.
I swear to God.
So go to top view.
That's your brother.
Go to number 1. So does she like to see that 14? I mean the 10 is now in the way of shooting that 7 down, because she could certainly see the 7. Does the 7 go in the side? Go back to that. Go back to the 1 top view. Does that 7 go in the side? Oh, she's not going to shoot that. She's taking the 6, which I don't mind.
Okay.
I wouldn't have minded her just rolling that up and just playing the safety. The 3's an easy cut, and you just hit it.
Just bring it down.
Well, no.
5.
So you're gonna hit this 3 ball, make it, and all you want to do is hit it hard enough that the 3 drops in the
I was
pocket,
pointing at the wrong
and then the
Comes
cue
back
ball
for the
just
5.
comes down here and just comes off the rail. So this is back to knowing your speed. Hit it a little hard. She's gonna be able to bump it good though.
Okay.
She bumped it good.
A little close to the 5.
It's a little close, but it's okay.
So the question is, how does that
Coming off this
12-4?
way.
Is that 12-4? That looks like it goes a little bit. Might have to back cut. So shoot that 7, back cut the 12, and then the 7 comes out this way. I mean, that's a hero shot.
That is a hero
But it
shot.
also, I think it also allows you to get that cue ball free and kind of locked up a little bit from stripes, but able to see solids.
Center
Nice.
of pocket right there.
Yeah, but she pushed that
Buried
2.
that 2, yeah. Or is it 2 or 4?
It's a
The
4.
4.
So here it is. It's the 1 ball. I think she's too close to the rail to be able to draw it back.
Yeah.
So big top, and you're back to that combo again.
She still has a slice and dice on that 7 in the top, that top corner.
But you're too close to the rail. You're
Yeah.
really gonna have to jack up to draw, and you're most likely, if you're jacked up to shoot this here,
Yeah.
and to bring it back in the 12 would be
Yeah.
ideal. But you're most likely gonna bring it back here.
She busts the 4 out right now.
So I kind of like
She's
with that 11
she's going
protect.
contact on the 7.
Nice
Okay,
pushes it.
Okay.
Right? So left a combo, I don't know, can she see? So she cannot see the 10 clean, and I don't think she can play the combo 14 to the 10 either. So I like just rubbing the backside of this and sending this cue ball to the center diamond.
Gonna bust the 4 out at all?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, it's going to bump the 4 out, but you're just thinning this ball, so you're not trying to send the 4 out here, but you're just thin it. You might even be able to get that cue ball right here if you use a little bit of outside English, so it's a running English, so it won't come off so sharp. But I mean, I just like the top. You might be able to actually hit this full and have the 12 lock up there, the 9 come off the rail, and you just pull that cue ball. Oh, don't go in! Oh. So now, do you play the combo, the 4-1 combo? So you could actually
so.
play this
think you have
4
to.
and stick that cue ball right on the backside of the 12. Or, I like even better, shoot that 4 down, see if you make it in the combo, and you stick that cue ball right there. I mean, you aim it so the 4 goes here and the cue ball's a little bit there, and all you're doing is a stop shot that's just gonna roll up.
She's taking the 7 first.
I don't like this. I mean, there's just not enough angle to get to that 4 ball.
Trying to pop it out the other side.
Nope, she can't see it.
Yeah.
She can't see it.
Yeah. Nice thought. Hi.
More crack.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Little Mio.
Meow, meow.
Mio Mio.
So there is a way you shoot this with just flat bottom outside. You're actually trying to cut the 1 to here and seeing if you can't get that cue ball to come this way.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think? You like that shot?
Yeah.
What do you think,
I can't.
Patrick?
You can't hit it thick enough.
Huh?
You can't hit it thick enough.
Yeah.
You can't hit it thick enough?
Yeah, you can't hit it thick enough to come back. It's too thin.
So you can't put a lot of outside and throw that to the pocket?
No, too thin.
Flat bottom girls make the rock and world go round.
Xavier, you're in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
way.
I mean, I might if I shoot that 500 times, maybe
Hang
I
on,
hit
we
the
gotta see the
maybe
poke
once.
table.
I don't know. I don't think it was doable.
All
Looks
right.
deep. All right, I'm out.
Peace.
Are you still in?
We got you.
Right here.
Let me get the second place ones first.
No, we got second place.
Yeah. Let me just get second.
What do you want, second and the
Yeah.
both?
Both seconds. Who has Danielle?
Danielle going for.
C
Sandra and Darwin was saying that he had half of it.
14.
That's what Sandra does.
Yeah, and then he was saying, and then Darwin has Mandy.
Throw into the one.
Sandra.
Sandra.
Ooh, almost knocks in the one ball.
So she played a little safety. Here it is. You're just trying to make this one ball call safety, and you're just gonna touch that. Just touch the 14 and leave it right there. Then Mandy has an option of going down. So
Get a video. Robbie's going out for the hit watch. We're gonna keep an eye on things from the booth. Do you and your brother get along?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, cue ball went in.
Oh, it went in. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Cue
was
ball
still a good
dropped.
hit,
So
though.
it was. Yeah.
it was a good hit. Unfortunately, Mandy
Yeah.
scratched,
I know.
and she thanked me for the call because I said it was a good hit, but it was a simultaneous hit. Did I really hit the trash on there? Nope.
What?
For the drawing.
Oh.
There you go. So how do you shoot this?
Oh man, what am I going for here?
Danielle should go simple.
Yeah, you tell me what you
Do
think.
the 10. And then if she makes it, the cue ball might come up here. And then she could try to hit
So the 9 doesn't go past the 14.
And I won't go past the 14.
So I think your options, right? I think your options are you're playing the 11, right? And oops, here we go. Playing the 11. You roll the cue ball out to about right here, and then you're playing either something forward and to bump that 9 out, and then you can play this stripe. And then it's whatever's out here.
I can't be in here. I can't.
Don't worry about it. Let him make his monkey faces.
Don't call our brother.
Or you want to be really, really aggressive. You play this combo and roll the cue ball and call a safety and roll this cue ball out here and let her kick away at this and double dog dare her to make it.
So yeah.
Because now, if she does anything with this, you play this 14 and all you got to do is roll up to here and you have both these balls right in here and you can either stop or whatever.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna drive here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make unstraight lines. Okay.
Right.
Ooh, she's just going straight for the safe.
Huh?
Oh no, she's going for it.
No.
I would try to park.
She called
that-
safety.
Yep, I would have
called
tried to
safety.
park. Yeah. See, she built a fortress around it,
Right.
so why move it?
Right?
Exactly.
True.
Exactly. That's exactly.
But
what
I mean, you also need a gate in the fortress, and there's not one
Sure.
yet.
Sure.
So now she's so Mandy's playing down
Underneath,
here,
yeah.
underneath,
Yep.
and this. I'm not saying it goes, but it might tie up the 9.
Ooh. Actually, it's
But
out in
look
the
at-
open from the other way.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all Danielle has to do is just dink that,
Yeah.
and then she's got a nice little safety.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
so that's
still
enough.
locked
Oh, but
in.
looking down the rail, the 4 does not pass the 9.
No, it's right here is locked.
So
in. Right.
with the balls, with the balls and the alignment they are, I am just hitting the 4 ball to lock up to the 9 and hit the cue ball hit the rail.
Yeah.
Because the cue
Just a
ball is
touch.
off the rail. Yep.
Little feather
so
touch.
just barely.
Yeah.
And then that way she's got to figure out how to get that 9 ball out. She can play another safety, and then I'm making a ball or something. Yep. Oh, she left it a little open. It's okay though, because Danielle's still got to figure this out. So we know that the 11 ball cuts, right? We this will cut. We don't like it. This I wouldn't even think about back cutting that 14. But there might be a safety here. Yep.
There it is.
Oh, and locks up to the 8.
Gorgy. Gorge.
Nice. So Patrick,
How many of that fire?
Yeah.
Gorgy on the fire there.
Yep.
That was gorge.
So Patrick will tell you, you take the midpoint right there, and in the same line,
Yeah.
and it comes back to the 4.
Sure.
Now, while the 4 doesn't go past the 14, she can knock it out and put that 4 ball right there.
Right. Park
So
it.
it's so this is the 2 rail drill,
This is for shape to
Yep.
park it. Yep. Future thinking for sure.
So the only bad thing about that shot is you're probably contacting the 4 first, and the cue ball has to go to the rail.
Right.
The 4 ball looks like it's frozen.
Yeah.
So that means she has to drive the 4 ball to another rail. She cannot drive it to the same rail. So she can't drive it and take it off the 12 and back
you
to
wanna
the
go
rail.
look at
It's
that?
kind of stupid.
Do you want to go look at that?
No, we're good.
No.
Okay. So ask you for another hit watch.
What she trying to do?
I think she's trying to do exactly what Robbie was saying, is coming up this way, ding, ding, this way. But because they're so close together, they're looking for a hit watch. And he has the opportunity to go and see if this is frozen to the rail. Oh, man.
Oh, wait. Oh, yep.
Oh, man, that's not what she wanted. Now she's got that extra barrier in there.
So another tough
Yeah.
portion. So a bad shot turns into a good safety.
Right. Is
Right.
that 4? Was that 4 frozen to the rail?
The
then?
4 I looked at it and it was frozen to the
It
rail.
is. So it needs to go to a different
That's
rail.
why I wanted. So I got up there and Mandy's like, and I stood behind Mandy
Mhm.
because I wanted to be able to step up.
Mhm.
I am making the 11 ball.
She just made the 14 and called it safety, I believe.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I am making the 11 ball, giving her ball in hand. However,
You are,
if Danielle's smart, she's going to hit this 14 and push the 4 up the rail. Oh, that's even better. Now she's got to make another ball, right?
Oh.
But so I stood behind Mandy because I was going to step up and make sure that the 4 ball or the cue ball went to 4 ball to another rail,
Right,
or off a ball and back to the rail,
Right.
or the cue ball went to the rail.
right.
So really wasn't concerned about the hit being good,
Right,
but
right.
the actual rail
The
contact.
shot, yeah.
So Danielle has done this to me before.
Yeah.
You put the cue ball right here,
Mhm.
and you're just gonna get the 4 ball. You don't want it to go in front of the pocket.
Right.
You want it to either hit it soft enough it stops in front, or hit it hard enough it goes across.
Is she going for gold?
Oh, she played another safety.
Snap.
Oh.
And
So-
she got one out.
So she may not know the safety.
She got it out. And she's still safe. She still has her 11 to work with. She
Right.
still has her 9
So
to work
Mandy can
with. So
just
she can play tippy tappy
Right.
on that all day.
right.
Yeah. That was actually
just
brilliant.
thin it and have the cue ball.
She
Hey.
hit it.
But now,
So
so
this
here's
is-
what I would do is I would ticky tack this right
Right,
here
yeah,
and
back
park
to back.
my cue ball right.
So this is the point. So this is the point that I'm making my opponent's balls. So here's the deal though, and we'll go the top side. She can make this 11 and put some spin on there. We'll go this side, make the 11 right,
Mhm.
and the cue ball come here. It's just center. It's center with a little half tip,
Mhm.
and it is the aggressive play.
Boom.
So now
Give him that fire.
Yep. Nice
Fire
safety.
safe.
Go one top while you're stretched over there.
All right.
No, one top.
Oh, top.
Yep.
Didn't push it.
There we go.
There we go.
So if I'm Mandy,
Yeah.
I'm pushing this 8.
In the mix.
I'll take that. Yep. I'm pushing it right below her 12. So she can't play the 12-4 safety that I talked about.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna make the 11, make the 9.
So she can't come this way. Kick,
No,
and
because
because that 4 is frozen.
No, the 4 is off the rail. So
Oh, it is now. Yeah.
So here's your lesson now. If a ball looks like it's frozen to the rail, get up and go look.
Yeah.
Your opponent's not going to say anything because you're either going to confirm to them that it's off the rail
Yeah.
and it's a good shot to make,
Uh-huh.
or it's on the rail and they need to adjust your shooting.
Right.
Because if it's on the rail, it's gonna it's a foul not to drive something to another rail.
Yeah. Boom.
What?
Touch.
See,
All right, we got to fire that
Right,
in here. Malia,
she
you do
got
the fire.
separation for the 12 ball.
Right.
And where it's at, Danielle, all she has
Is
to do
out
is
if
make
she
it.
can make it. Yeah.
Right? Baca says, just pop the 2 out. You have nothing to lose. You're up by 5 games anyway. But why change your strategy just to try to get that last game? Why not play it to the best of your ability and try to win the game rather than give your opponent, dare them to get out, which Danielle's proven that she can get out. And now she's got the sight on the 12 ball to make that. You push the 8 ball in there, even if the 8 ball had wound up, right up against the 8 or the 4 and the 12, it's still a good shot. And then you start making your opponent's balls and force them to make a mistake. You just allowed them to do something. You purposely made that mistake that it's going to allow your opponent out.
Yeah.
And you never know. That might be the mistake that Danielle takes and runs off potentially multiple racks.
This has to be it. This is do or die right now.
Danielle, I mean, she's beaten some girls 8-3, 8 to a low number.
Yeah. Well, and
she
John
has the
Baca.
ability.
John Baca's a champion. You know what you're doing there, Mr. John Baca. Heck yeah. Woo woo. Yeah, throwing mad love out
But
to John
I will
and Joel.
say, neither John or Joel just popped stuff out because they were up 5 racks. They played to win every rack.
Yeah.
So this is not something that that I saw them doing.
Right.
So why give that advice?
Sure.
And not saying that it's bad advice. I'm saying, you're daring your opponent get out. And then the same thing just happened.
Yeah.
She tried to play a good safety on the 4.
Yeah.
And it didn't work, and she dared her to get out, and it looks like Danielle's going to be on a rack.
Yeah,
But
we'll see it.
this might be the swing back.
This
of
is
things.
heavy. This is
Yeah.
heavy right here. This is a heavy 8.
And both ladies have been known to run multiple racks. Mandy's done it in this match alone. They were tied 2-2.
Yeah.
5 racks. Danielle's run off 6 racks in a row.
Right.
Tied 2-2.
Are you going for the 2-way on this? That way you go all the way up. That way if you miss, you leave a bank for the 4 or what?
I'm shooting this in the
You
side.
side all day long.
And I'm picking a spot just
bathtub.
above. Yep.
Come on, bathtub. Go, man.
I was gonna say I was gonna pick something on the long rail to get to, so a little bit of outside English.
She
She had
popped
a
up on
lot
it. She
of
popped up
options
on it.
there,
Yep.
though. She could have popped it. She could
Yeah.
have popped it wrong way.
There you go.
She could have popped it here.
No, I don't think she could have back cut it.
Probably not.
So-
I think
Maybe
what I would have done
here.
a little different is I'm going to clear this off and we're going to see if this is it.
So Mandy just needs to make this and roll forward.
Yeah.
As long as she. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
There might be some. So
There's-
Danielle may have
I
to
think-
bank this.
I think it's a bank.
Yeah, I think
it's
it is a bank.
bankable. I think it's just bankable.
Mhm.
There's not enough room. So what I was talking about just a minute ago is like if that 8 ball going up this way and parking that cue ball here, that way that 4 ball was too close to the rail, it would have been like a double kiss or a roll shot.
I think you could have gotten one better and actually gotten that 4 ball really close. I mean, the cue ball really close to the 4 ball.
Yeah.
So Danielle is banking it.
Let's see. Get it, girl. Oh, man. Here. Whew, staying alive. We got BGs.
So Danielle made a mistake.
Yeah.
It was detrimental to her. It was the end of the game.
Yeah.
And we saw a little bit of nerves come out because
Yeah.
I think that's a shot that Mandy makes,
Yeah.
7-8 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But now it's a $6,000 shot,
Yeah.
right? We're coming down to these shots are now worth dollars.
Right.
They're not, again, it's not your $20 Friday night fight. This is $6,000.
$2,000 difference between that shot.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you make it, and so now we're back to Baca's point. You're up by 5 games, now by 4. So, really wasn't money on the shot. It was a money on the out. And
Yeah.
the difference really at this time doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
The difference of the prize money at being 5 games up
For sure.
doesn't really come into play. You're not thinking, oh man, if I don't make this, I'm going to lose $2,000.
Right.
You're thinking, I need to make this so I can win $6,000.
yeah.
Again.
We're going to give that another one fire because
Yeah.
staying alive like that,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
100% BGs.
Recovering.
That
The
was
game
in it
The
to
game
win it.
isn't about just winning for the money. It's not about playing for money. It's about how you play and how
Right.
you get to that.
I think that's fantastic. I love that outlook.
Instead of just like, oh, I'm here just for money. No, you're here to
So
learn.
there's different motivations for everybody in the game. So some people just want the bracket rights. I beat 32 people in this tournament and I came out on top. I got the trophy.
Yeah.
I've played the Napa tournament, so people are like, oh man, you got 2 trophies and some money. Well, yeah, but it's more about me proving that I understand what I need to do to win a match.
yeah,
And
but
not just one match, but multiple matches
The
in a
main
row.
lesson is, did you learn something from that game?
Always, I never
I
lose
think-
the lesson. Even if I lose the rack, I never lose the lesson. Whether it
So
was
I
about
think-
me or what I did.
I think in these
always.
tournaments, you're certainly trying to carry something on that will make you better. But I don't think in this match right now that there's a lesson. I think this is either winning or losing, and I think both ladies have already learned the lesson on comportment, upon sportsmanship, upon what they're going to do moving forward. I know that I'd be willing to bet that while these ladies have never played before, that they've earned each other's respect.
Absolutely.
And they're going to carry this on as we are, in here, and we played our hearts out, and we took it to warrior status, and we fought the fight, and we both came out well tested.
Yes.
And unfortunately, only one person can get the top honors.
Well, battle hardened for sure.
Oh yeah. There you go.
And then the best part is when they learn something, they can teach somebody else.
I love that. You do have the sagely wisdom there, girl.
So I like shooting this 10 up, putting a little bit of outside on it, and trying to run into the 3 so I can play that combo, that 10-13 combo.
Yeah.
Or is that the 12-13 combo?
12-13.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
nice hold. Nice hold off
Yeah.
the rail.
Yeah.
So she's got to figure out this 11. So she got to
She can get underneath
stop
it. I think there's
making-
room.
Yeah.
If she
But I
can
don't-
get
I don't-
underneath,
I don't
if she
think
can
at
get
the- I don't think at
anywhere
this angle.
down.
So I think that she plays a little stop shot on this, lets the 12 ball roll forward a little bit. This is not power. Oh. Oh, hold on. As long as it does. So she can shoot that 15 now.
Oh, it's gonna.
Because I don't know. She
stuck.
can certainly see the 12, but it
Yeah.
doesn't do her any good to really shoot either one of these. She might be in enough angle that she can shoot this 15, put a little inside English on it.
Yeah.
I don't know that she gets the 11 without coming off the 6 or
Yeah,
something.
right.
But she puts herself in a position to bank the 12 ball, and then maybe come back and get underneath that 11. So this is kind of, I'm not going to say it's a
This is
power shot,
pivotal.
but you're hitting this a little harder than usual.
Oh.
And she just hit it off angle a little bit.
Yeah. Now it's tucked in even more.
And she kind of got that 6 ball out of there too to help out Danielle a little bit.
Do you
So I
think
think-
that? Do you think that 11 still has this pocket here? Like, is it still going?
Well, I mean, she's got to bump the. She's got to be either
I'm-
straight up and down.
Right. That's
the table.
anywhere up
But
in
that
this
corner pocket looms large.
in this area.
Yep. That corner pocket looms large.
Yeah.
Though if she's there and she cuts it, so we talk about here's our tangent line, right?
Mhm.
This way.
Yeah.
So a sliding cue ball gets there. So maybe a top gets her closer there. So maybe it's more of a center ball. I know if you hit, you're cutting it so thin
Yeah.
that you might be able to get away and wrap around, but where does she wind up? She's got
Right.
to avoid that 2 ball closer. So she shoots this. If
Yeah.
she can get this, she's going to come into here, and that 2 ball looms large, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah. It's a little bit bigger.
I still. Yep. So I would be taking the 5 first.
I would as well.
Looks like she's just going to play a little safety. I think she left her.
She's got a window.
I don't know.
She's got a window right here. There's a window. Oh, see, turns out I can't draw a straight line either.
Yeah, we got a big guy standing right in front of us. So it looks like she can see the 12 ball.
Yeah.
She might be able to. I don't know.
She's got a window, man. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
She's got.
So
Here,
edge of the
let
eight.
me use
Yeah.
the official
The official
measuring
measuring dice.
paper.
So yep, it works. And
It's
she can
a
see-
back cut, but
she
it's
can
there,
see the
and
left
she can
side.
pop the 11
Oh.
out. Oh no.
No,
17
not
on.
bad. Not bad. That's a
Put
good
it in the middle of
lead.
the table. All right.
So she
That's smart.
covers up. So Danielle can see. Obviously, she's got the 5 ball down
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
She could play a little safety off the 2 ball.
Yeah.
She might be able to play a little safety off the 7 ball and just leave it locked up to the cue ball to the 11.
Sure.
But that 11 looks like, let's see, the 11 goes past. No, the 11 does not go past the 3. So I get in these games and I sit there and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at, let's say this table in particular.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. So the 5
Mm-hmm.
5 comes down the rail. She's got to watch out. that cue ball, I was gonna say, doesn't release and come up the table in a wrong manner. But
Yeah. Those rail shots are hard, and she
Yeah.
parked it right back in the same spot. Those rail shots are hard when you're going past the side pocket, you know?
So-
when it's pop out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a trick to them, but yeah, I mean, you have to make sure you get the shot correct. But so Shane Van Boning does a cool thing with his stick on rail shots. He doesn't look at the center of the cue ball or whatever. He divides his cue ball into 5 sections, or his cue stick into 5 sections.
Okay.
And instead of shooting center cue stick to the center of the cue ball,
Yeah.
you know, he is using one of those sections to be the center of the cue ball. So if you actually think about it, you divide your cue ball or your cue tip into
Yeah.
thirds.
Okay.
One in the center, one on each third on the right and the left.
Yeah.
And you use that whichever that outside third is to aim
Interesting.
at the center of the cue ball, to aim at your target ball. It actually adds the spin that you need, and it gets you on the right direction to go down there.
Okay,
It's
so
actually pretty
where are
cool.
you getting these valuable SVB insights? Hit that fire.
That's fire.
Hit that fire,
that's
girl.
fire.
Yeah.
So, it's so I got the fortunate circumstance to shoot with Shane Van Boning in San Diego.
Wow.
There's a friend that's down there. April knows her, and Shane is a constant member down there, God person that shows up, whatever you want to call him.
Sure.
And I was shooting that, and and I didn't understand it back then.
Yeah.
Patrick standing on a chair getting some pictures.
Yes.
So she makes
Love
this,
that.
and she's got to slow roll it. Does she? Oh.
My breath.
So she tried to draw that cue ball to shape, and I think that was just rolling it forward and just bumping the 8
Yeah.
enough that you get it, because
Yeah.
shooting the 14, you can actually hit it kind of hard, wrap it into the corner, and come back down for that 8 in the side. So Danielle has solids.
Yep.
So I think this is shooting the 3 with a little bit of draw, shooting the 1, and then depending on what you want to do, but you can actually shoot the 1 and have it come out and take care of this. I don't want to see her shoot this 3 and then shoot this 5. That doesn't do her any good. She's got to solve this problem, and just a little bit a draw. She can, just center draw, bring it right up, maybe just above the 15, so she's not tree topped. Oh, that might
5.
work.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work, guess what? She's got this ball right here. She shoots that, and all she's got to do is
That's what I
drift
would
to the
pick
rail. She's got the 4 ball in the other corner. If she likes that, she might. Well, she can't shoot
I
the
would
7. I
pick
don't
that
think
out
the
so
7
that the
goes.
7 is open.
Yeah, I don't think the 7 goes to the side. But she shoots this 4, right? And then she's got a side on the 1. She can potentially play a little. Well, that's 15 goes on the side. Play a little safety off the 6.
She's going 5. Taking care of problems.
Well,
Pop.
something, but
That was
and then here's
Was that a safety? Did she call safety?
she did not call safety. So she got lucky in the fact she got separation between the 2 and the cue
Yeah.
ball. And we go up top here, and we could see that line
Yeah.
is just about to the knuckle.
Okay.
And so she can actually shoot from this direction,
Yeah.
put a little inside on it, and that inside will act the same thing as a spin, and it will actually throw it to the pocket. So again, she's lined up right here, so she can actually shoot this kind of like it is,
Yeah.
and the spin will bring it back towards the short rail and into
Gotcha.
the pocket.
Yeah.
She can also, if she so chooses, just kind of reach for it and just play a stop shot.
She's going for it.
I would be aggressive here too.
You gotta
Yep,
be.
there it is.
Oh.
Oh man, I thought that 7 ball was going in.
Real.
All right, hit that fire. That was
Yep,
freaking
that's a
awesome.
good one.
Yeah.
So here's this. She could play this 1, right?
Yeah.
And with the shallow it is, so it's going to come off.
Yep.
And play a little check, play the 6 ball, or if it rolls too far, play the 7 ball. Or if she really, so she's got opportunity to get leave on 3 different balls without really. The worst thing that she can do is play this 1 ball and just
Yeah.
leave the cue ball on the rail right there.
Right.
She looks. I like the 4 ball, but it's such a stretch. I just don't like the stretch. So I have.
Tap it. Oh, and yeah. Okay.
So I think that still goes in the side. Let's
Yeah.
look at the top. Oop.
Oh.
So a lot of people go, oh, that doesn't go in the side.
you can actually have this 8-ball just a fingernail off the rail, and it will still go in the side.
Yeah.
I found that out last night because I scratched.
Oh, Bunsky.
And the cue ball actually came off this knuckle, went flat, caught that knuckle, and went in. And it was, I'm like, how does that scratch?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's kind of.
So what are you doing here? Are you going for the combo? She's sizing up the combo?
I think that there's enough angle to make the
she's
7 in
sizing
the
up this
side,
combo.
and you come this way.
I think she's going for it, dude.
I mean, this is aggressive. It's a great shot. Now she's stuck. So she's gonna wind up making the 6. I mean, she can hit it. There's enough angle to cut this in,
down rail.
but she can come back out this way.
Yeah.
She's still cutting. She's got to drag that cue ball.
Or float it down to this rail.
No, I mean
If she leaves it right and she makes the 7 in the side, she's got enough to come down here.
She can wind up here, wind up straight in.
Yeah.
But now, what angle does she need? Because that's right on that knuckle.
Yeah.
That's right on that knuckle.
Hey, way to clap for your mom's opponent, by the way. This is what the ladies are all about, you know? We straighten each other's crowns. That's wonderful.
So she made it. Does she get
Boom.
out?
She's got enough. Yeah, she's got enough angle.
Okay, so here's the deal. So she can make the 7 here, and she can draw that cue ball in between the 15 and the 8.
Okay. This is a tense moment.
She might be able to roll it forward, like you said.
I think she's got enough to roll forward.
I think it might.
I think so. I think it's gonna. I think it's just right. I think it's just right.
I think
she rolls it forward, straight to the rail.
Chris, just go forward.
Yep. Yeah, Beerman.
Oh,
drop it.
There's the angle.
Oh, there's a little bit, but there's enough. There's enough of the knuckle, as we're calling it, on the other side that is
might
just.
have to hit. I'm
Okay,
gonna
take your
guess.
time.
So this is super thin.
Take your time.
There.
So this is big inside English. You can hit the 8 a little bit fatter.
Yeah.
So when you have inside English throwing down a rail, like I said, it wants to throw to the short rail. Wants to throw, so you can hit a little fatter.
Yeah.
So as the cue ball goes forward, it might hit that knuckle and come back to the position she's in.
Yeah.
It may actually hit the long rail and just come straight out.
Yeah.
But the thinner you hit it, the more it's going to come off that rail.
Trash. Let's see. Okay, let's hold our breath. You could drop a pin out on the floor right now.
Look at that.
Get it. Oh, baby! What?
Yep.
Oh!
That
There
is
it
in the
is.
fire.
What would Patrick say? Patrick would say gingerbread.
We get the
Oh, get
There you
the
go.
gingerbread. Wow, totally
Yep.
BG, staying alive.
Nice.
Ah, this is exciting, you guys. Yes, Drake with the fire
This
for
could
sure.
This could be a crazy game. It could go.
Dude, you never know.
So wait, if it
If
goes
like who was saying it the other time? If you can go 6-0 one way, you can go 0-6 the other way. You can definitely the scale slides out
So
like
wait,
both ways,
if
man.
it goes 7-7, they have to do.
It's win by 2.
You got it.
Yeah.
So it could go as long as somebody wins by 2. So
Okay.
yeah.
So if they both get to 7, somebody would have to win
Uh-huh.
to get to 9.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
And then if one win goes to 8, the other person has to go to 10 to win. So Kat Plavnik bringing out the OMFG.
Woo!
Bobby
What's
saying
up, Kat?
sick.
Yes.
Kat Emery with the hearts.
Oh, Bobby's got the Stevie Chan sick.
Shelly saying beautiful. Hit the fire button. Jennifer,
Let's hit it again.
Yeah, hit it
Yeah.
again. What
We're
the heck?
staying alive. We're just here. Let's let that burn for a
Charlie
minute.
saying skills.
Char. Let's
So-
give it the char. It's not just the fire. It's the freaking
Right.
charbroil.
Making sure it's well done. So we know how to execute a shot. It's center of the ball to center of the pocket, right?
Yeah.
And we just have to get the cue ball to there.
Yeah.
This is not a shot about executing. This is a shot about getting over the nerves of I'm shooting in a side
What
pocket.
up, boo?
And there's an opportunity for me to scratch and shooting the shot exactly how you need to shoot it anyway.
Yeah.
That's where the fire comes in. The execution, absolutely perfect, but knowing this is a shot that I need to make, this is how I need to shoot it, and that's exactly That's exactly what she did.
Well, this is amazing. Like, just rising to the occasion and being able to, like, have all this pressure on you. Like, you know,
Right.
everything else is going on. You're down. And then be able to rise to that occasion and be able to pull through, man.
So
That
this
is
is
just
this is
admirable.
one. If I had one of my lower skill players with the shot, I would have gone and said, "Hey, we're shooting it high. We're not worrying about the scratch. There's no side pocket there. Just shoot it. Just make the ball." And that's what she got into her head, that she's not going to scratch. She's going to make this.
She's a
And
fighter, man. She's a
Yep.
fighter. She's coming back.
Yep,
She's
yep.
on the ropes, and then
Yep.
here she is swinging back.
Looks like she's getting ready to go to a new piece of gum too.
Oh.
The flavor's gone after that one. After chewing, and she wore the flavor out on that
You
one
gotta,
shot.
you
So
gotta.
she needs a new piece of gum,
You got to get a fresh slice.
right?
Yes.
So, where the 15, and is that the 2 ball in the corner? No, it's a 4 ball in the corner.
hanging, yeah.
So I like taking the 5 right here,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then
that's
because
good.
I can play the
I like
2
that.
to the 15 to the 4. I can play the 3 to the 15 to the 4. You can play the 1 to the 15 to the 4. There's so many opportunities, and her 15 is stuck.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not
The
moving
only
that.
thing
I'm
that
not
you gotta
touching
do-
that.
Right? The only thing you got to do is figure out the 6. If you come off the 15, or if you come off the 7, just above where the 5 ball is,
Yeah.
natural angle to get that
That's
6
what
out
I
of
was
there.
looking at. That
Yep.
natural bank.
There you go, Charlie. There you go, Charles. Kobe chewed gum. Heck yeah.
Oh, she's going to combo
So
this
she's
in
gonna
right
start
now.
it first.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Put both of them in. That's not bad.
Okay.
I don't like that she hit it so far that now the 1
Yeah,
ball is
yeah.
issues. So I don't think the 1 ball's in a bad position. You hit it fat, and the edge the 5, it goes. Right? But you're kind of having to let it loose. Kind of.
I mean, kind of. Yeah.
So, edge of the 7 breaks out the 5 of the 1, but you still have the 6. So, we know from last match and a couple of times tonight, these ladies are banking a little off, but Mandi killed it in banks in her last match. That 6 is very bankable to the side pocket.
I'd be back cutting this 7 and popping that out as well. You're okay.
No
Gravity
worries.
happens, girl.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It ain't breakable.
Yeah, you're okay.
Right? So she played. Looks like she
Yeah,
played a little safety.
little
left it.
safe.
So this is edge this 13 and just bring this cue ball back behind the,
Right
the
there.
7.
Hide it.
Right?
Yep. This one. Yeah.
What are you?
Oh.
Tito's or just regular?
Yeah,
Are you
Tito's.
are you Jen?
Yeah. No, it's Stoli.
Solely? Okay.
Yeah, raspberry.
Oh, raspberry.
Yeah, I know. A little fruity. All right, guys. What are you thinking out there? Show us in the chat. Thanks for backing me up too. Woo woo.
I got you.
Thanks, bud.
So there's opportunity. The 11 ball looks like she can cut. I'm looking right over the top. Everything. The 11 ball goes into the bottom left hand corner.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All day.
I don't want to perfect. I like the draw. Now she's back cutting that 1 to the 5. So
Or the 5 to the rail.
5 to this rail.
5 to that rail. Cue
And
ball
then-
to the short rail.
To the short rail.
Yeah, park
maybe
it.
I like that.
Park
I
it.
like
That's
that.
what
I
I
like
would
that.
do.
I like
I
that.
would do that all day long. I would park
Yep.
it right there.
The only thing that you got to worry about is too thin,
Coming
because
off,
that's right there. So you
Yeah.
actually have to kind of cut this not necessarily to the rail, but
Yeah.
up more towards the stripe than the 6.
Sure.
But yeah, you don't want to overcut it and have it wind up right there.
No, I want to cut
I'm
it to
good at
where
doing
I'm.
that.
Yes, I am as well. I want to cut it to where I'm bringing.
Oh, she was able to see the whole 6. Nice.
Hey, interesting.
And I don't know if that goes. Yep, that still goes there.
Yep.
But very nice. So I think Mandi is in a I dare you to run out mode,
Right.
which is not a bad thing to be in.
No.
You're up 7-4.
She's in a good
you're
position.
on the yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm just gonna try and put my balls where I like them,
Yeah.
and then if you can get out, good on you. Congratulations.
Right.
We got another 2.
You got another 4 racks to win.
Oof.
I got 1.
It is an uphill climb.
Right? So it's one of those things. So Danielle's just got to keep playing smart.
I know, but she's doing it. You know, she's grinding it
so,
out.
So you can see
I gotta give her mad props
13
for
to the
that.
edge. Oh, nice.
Grind
Did
it.
she get over there
Yeah,
for the 11?
she did. Yeah,
Nice,
she
got
did.
over there. Is that the 15 or the 11? I can't tell. It looks like the 11.
Yeah, it's
Right?
good.
I still like the thin cut making the 7 and just stopping it because you're not doing anything. You might be able to come behind. Obviously, there's a little dink safety there, but shoot that 11. So she's gonna run into the 14 unless she uses a little bit of draw, but she can shoot
I'm not
this
mad
here.
at that though. If you push it
And if she
towards the
draws it
center of the
enough,
table still.
She can actually shoot this, and then the English
Yeah.
is naturally to the 13.
Looks like she's trying to push it down table.
She can, yep. And she could. Oh,
And she did. She popped
Yep.
that 13. She's got a lane now.
Yep, looking
She's got
over
a
the
lane
top.
on that 13 now.
Yep,
Yes,
looking over the top,
ma'am.
it clears that 7.
I'm gonna
Nice.
snap on that
Nice,
one.
we go.
Snaps, yes.
Yep, snaps,
yes.
fires.
Snaps, fires. All the above.
Yep. So Danielle has turned this
Look at
into
this.
a
that?
thinking. You know, I
That
said a
does.
thinking man's game. It's a thinking woman's game, right? But she is now actually. She's back to that Danielle mode. What's the smartest play? Not the easiest. You know, ball in the pocket is always the
Sit,
easiest. But
sit,
what's
sit.
the smartest play to do?
Yeah.
Right.
She's got
She's
got lane on that 10 and the 12.
I think she could see
She's
this
got
here,
lane on both.
but she
I
would
think,
have to come down to shoot this. I think
it's
shooting
smarter
that
to take
10,
that right now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just drawing up.
Yep.
If she can't see the 14, she can play something off the 12 back to the
I
14,
think she can draw far enough up to make that 14 in the side.
right? Because if you can leave it to cut down here, leave this cue ball somewhere here, the natural path of the cue ball is over to
Sure.
the
Nope.
and she's
Oh, rattle.
but you know
I'm
what?
not- it's not
Kind of
too
catching
bad.
out of the
It's
side of
not
my
bad,
eye.
though.
She stood up and
Yeah,
she
she popped.
So one
She
thing that
popped up.
and get that cue acting like a sword out there.
Yeah.
You got to keep that cue under control because
Yeah.
if you do that, you're putting unwanted English.
Yeah, no fencing.
English.
Is that you?
No. Yes.
You're all good.
So the 7 is wide open. If she can draw this a little bit and get it to the rail. So here's the little dink shot. You can just touch this 5
And park
with a
it.
little bit of outside English. It's going to bump the 1, and you can bring this cue ball right up to it. It's a little bit of draw.
She's
shot.
going for it.
Oh, she's looking at 1-6.
She's going for it.
Aggressive. I don't mind. I might look at this 3 and try to send this cue
Yeah,
ball.
but she's great at aggressive play though. Like she's
Right?
great at it.
I mean, she has it.
Look at that.
What?
See,
What?
fired up.
And what?
And
she
shape on.
She gets back. So now you're making this 3.
Yeah, she's got
Just
shape.
a little side English brings you
Yeah.
back. You either here if you go too far.
She's
So this
gonna
is
run
just.
it down.
So all she really needs to do is get it to come off the second rail, somewhere
Yeah.
around here.
Yep.
She could play that 1. She could stop shot it. If ideally she wants to get out
She's
here and
taking a
have a
walk.
little angle so it comes this way.
Yeah, she's taking a walk. She's
Yeah, yeah.
looking at it.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. I almost kind of like shooting the 1 ball here first. Shoot the 1 ball, come back out. 5 ball. All I got to do is come off the rail, and then I can get anywhere on this 8 ball from that
I'm
3.
still taking that I'm still taking that one first
Ju-
because
ju-
there's too much traffic. There's too much traffic in here. There's too much room for margin of error.
Oh.
Oh, that.
So
So
she got angle.
she makes this, rolls this cue ball to
She's
right
got
there,
angle.
and that 8 ball slides over the top of the 12.
I think she's gonna come off here and leave it.
She
up.
could, yeah.
I think it's
Big-
gonna go that way.
Big top. She's already
Yep. I
She's
think
already
it's
looking
big
at the
top.
sign. But yeah, it's big top left, and really, so this is a speed shot.
Or
because
just
you
all the way
really-
up. If she
Yeah.
stops it right there, she's got all the way
Yeah.
up.
I think it's a little bit too much angle, but I mean it's certainly doable.
Right there, all
you
the way
go.
up.
Okay.
There you go. She's looking at it. So nice call.
This
Nice
is it.
call.
This is all the marbles. Here, hold my hand.
Oh, so we're
Here
holding
we go.
hands.
Come on.
No.
Oh!
$6,000 shot got her a little nervous.
Oh man.
Got her a little
She popped up
nervous.
on that
She
too
still
a little bit.
she
She
still has
whack-a-moled
chances.
on that.
You never know, guys.
You never know. That's right.
Danielle has to get 3 balls in. Or 4.
Mhm.
Or she has to get the first, like, fun 3.
So
To
do
tie
you,
up that's
do you
matching.
go the 14 or do you go? I mean, you have to
I
go
go
the 12.
I go 12.
You have to go to the 12.
I go 12.
Yeah, and
I
you,
go
you,
12.
you gotta come off the rail a little bit now. But do
Uh-huh.
you shoot the 12 and come off the rail for the 14, or do you
No.
hold it, come off for the 10?
I hold it. I shoot. Let's see, where am I at here? I shoot this here. I come off a little bit for
So you gotta
here.
hold the-
So then I know I didn't push it on purpose because I didn't want to actually draw.
You're
Here's
okay.
my giraffe.
Right.
No, I come back. I want to be somewhere out like here-ish.
Right.
Here-ish? No, I don't know. See, that's why I
So
didn't draw.
I actually like that.
Because
like
then I
that.
can come around this way.
Yeah, you use
and-
inside
Yep.
and bring the cue ball
that's
3
Thank
rails.
you. Yeah, thanks for drawing for me.
You
Yeah,
might
that's
even be able to
exactly
get
what
up here to shoot the 14 in this side. I like
exactly.
that.
Because I like the 14 in the side so
I
that I
like
have
that.
the 8 down here.
See,
so I can't draw it, but Robbie can. But I definitely want to come back out
There you
this
go.
way.
There you
Hey,
go.
I got it. Look at that.
So she's
And
going
here's
to
my
14.
giraffe. Little top on it.
Woo! So, but she left herself. I don't know. She might be able to see this.
It's okay.
But I kind of liked shooting the 12, shooting the 14, and then kind of getting just almost straight in.
Okay.
So then I could go this way for the 8.
Oh,
right?
okay. I like that.
But
I like
don't.
that.
But I don't know. I don't
Robbie,
know
what's
if
your
she-
Fargo? What are you at, bro?
572. It's
okay.
low.
Okay.
Patrick says I'm low by about 40
I'm low
points.
too.
Well, I played the VNEA league, and I
Yeah.
wound up top shooter of the league. I walked in at a 623, and I walked out at a 548
Wow.
because the girl didn't do the BCA side right.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
It
look at that.
happened. Fire that.
Look at that! Look
Fire.
at that!
We got it
Bump-
open.
Bump the 8,
We got the bump. We got the side pocket.
and she's not straight in on this 12, so she can cut this 12.
So
and-
she's got and
and bring
bounce
this-
right back out.
right.
The
So
only
here-
thing I'm nervous about here is that the dot is in the same kind of vicinity because that always makes me. I don't know. I've seen it roll. I've seen it.
She could do something.
Well, I mean, ideally, if you're rolling over this dot, you're shooting this, you know, with a little bit of pace,
Yeah.
and trying to bring the cue ball back to the center
Yeah.
of the table, right? You see all the pros, and they put that bottom and they draw, so they would actually shoot it and draw that cue ball to the rail, so they can hit it with pace without worry of another pocket coming into play.
Oh, breathe, girl.
I just wanna see
breathe.
this. Okay.
It's getting loud out on the floor there,
She
guys.
brings it here. Bounces.
You want to bank it?
She
No, there's no way
I
you
can
make
see
it.
it.
would
I can see
either-
it.
There's no
I can
banking.
see it. Yes,
There's
girl.
no banking.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So straight in. So this is just a stop shot. So I like that she's taking the time.
Oh, wait,
She's
never mind.
on the 8. This is a super simple shot. This is something that you can make 95, 96, 97,
Yeah.
98 times out of 100.
Yeah.
And she's still taking the same time. She's chalking her cue. She's getting
You
a line.
have to.
Right?
You have to. Joey's right. The suspense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm like holding my breath.
Right?
Get it. Oh! We got ourselves a match, ladies
We're
and
back into a
gents.
match. We're back into a match.
Yes. Yes. This is intense.
And
It's
Mandy's
getting
over there.
crazy.
Oh, okay, so the ladies are going to take a break real quick.
All right.
They're going to go smoke.
Yep.
So Mandy is kicking herself. She's had 2 opportunities to take this down. She has not taken advantage of it. And you know she's kicking herself. And she's thinking, what do I got to do to get that cash in my hand?
Yeah. At the same time, like, as much as Manny might be, you know, second guessing some shots or like that 8 ball was probably kicking herself a little bit. You're okay. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here,
This
do
is
you want
raspberry. I'm going to throw off, by the way.
Okay. Thank you. But the other side of that coin there is that Danielle, like, she was on the ropes and she freaking swung all the way
Yep.
back.
Yep.
So like
this
there is something to say about that because like, you know, even though you were just saying that's an easy shot on the 8, I've been on shots like that on the 8 and I've been up and I still missed it. Or, you know, like
I have
whatever
to.
happens, you know,
I
like it's
have
just, it's there. It's the pressure. It's the real, it's the lights. It's everything, man. And
know,
then
I
to
mean-
have a packed room, this room is packed right now, you guys. Like we
Everybody's-
literally have people standing in front of the
everybody that
booth
is-
and cannot see the table.
Everybody that is finishing up with the tournament is turning around and watching these racks go down. They know that it's a close match now. They know that Danielle's rolled off 3 in a row after Mandi rolled off 5 in a row down the hill.
Yeah.
I mean, can you script anything better? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can.
This is pretty intense.
But to do this live and then watch this.
Yeah.
This is madness, dude! Are you kidding me? Listen, hey, if you guys are listening, I need lessons from Danielle how to shoot the ball in the side pocket. If I could, I'd be counting my money still if I could shoot the ball in the side pocket. Oh my God! All right, see ya.
Thanks. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for the freaking intensity. I love it.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
What?
When it was
We gave you a gingerbread earlier.
No.
So Charlie says, so proud to know you, Danielle. Man, we are all proud. Every lady in this tournament that stepped up, put their name on the line, threw their money down, and said, I want to play. There's mad respect for all of them. I know that there's some ladies that there's, you know, they took the chance and got in. You said
Me,
you said,
I did it.
You've never
I've never
played
done
this?
anything like this. I
Right?
never have,
I mean,
put in, never been live streams,
I
never
see-
anything like that.
Right?
And
I see some of these tournaments go down. The Chan tournament.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like Johnny Chan. Stevie Chan. Dang it! I'm thinking. Never mind.
I got you.
You know, and I'm thinking. You know,
I'm here
I
to
would
keep you
love
on
to
track,
play
Robbie.
in this, but you know, what's the chances of me getting money? And I need to step up and throw my money down.
Yeah.
I know I got the game. I know I need to practice on some things. More consistency being the most of it.
Right.
You know, I think that's a matter with a lot of us. If we could be more consistent, we would certainly.
You know what I need? I need the mental longevity. Like, I need to be able to have that mental stamina
Right.
to stay in it. That's what killed me in my match with Adriana. She's a fantastic shot, by the way. Like, and we had great, fantastic freaking sportsmanship between us as well. We were cheering each other on, and like that's been a theme throughout this whole tournament. Is that everybody's cheering for each other and everything like that. But I need to work on mental stamina. That's something I know in myself. I can get up, I can get there, and it's tough, man. When you're sitting here watching and everything else, then you don't know what it's like when you're down there and the lights are on you and the pressure's on and the room's packed and everybody's cheering both ways. Like it's intense, y'all.
This is something that we talked about early in the tournament. Pat and I were in here. I think Scooter was in here.
Yeah.
So not a lot of ladies have done a race to 8.
Mm-mm.
April being one of them. I know that she's done a lot of that.
Yeah.
She's over Fargo.
April's phenomenal. Yeah.
But over Fargo. So she wouldn't be able to play. I think Kim Majerus might be one of them.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Maybe 2 or 3 out of the 32 have done a race to this league.
Right.
But this isn't just a race to 8. We're now at 12 racks.
Right.
And there's still potentially.
Yeah, it's 10:35.
It could be 4 more to go with another full hour.
Right.
And if
more.
Or more.
We could be here.
We don't know. I mean, it could be a potential 1 rack left.
Right.
But right now, as the tide turns,
we're there.
We're back to this could be potential overtime. But this is far. Some of these ladies have not played a race to 8, and next thing you know, you're 14 racks into it. You're 2.5, 3 hours into a match. You're like, oh my God! You might play one of these Saturday tournaments, and your whole match might take an hour, and you might be here for 14, 50 hours a day, but you're not at a table grinding for 2.5, 3, potentially 4.
Yeah.
When Draven and I played the Casados, and we lost to them in the Friday night fights, that match went 13-11 and went 4.5 hours.
That's crazy.
There's not many ladies in this place that have grinded that long on one individual match.
Yeah.
A tournament, yes.
Yeah.
Grinding for 14 hours. And even though you're not playing, you're sitting over the side, you're trying to be engaged.
But then you get iced.
Right?
But then you kind of get iced a little bit if you have time in between,
You're picking a game and you're engaged in that game and you're watching this, you're trying to think of how they're going to shoot stuff out. So you can just keep in that pool shooting frame of mind without that getting that iced. I call it getting a cooler.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it's just
Same.
then going back to that mental thing, I had an issue. I tried to play professional golf. I didn't work out very well. But I always had a mental issue that I was more interested in watching what the other guy was doing. Man, that was a great shot.
Yeah.
And now I got to perform. And I'm thinking, man, I got to hit a great shot.
Yeah.
Instead of just concentrate on my game. I get so caught up in watching Tony shoot that I forget that I'm playing him. And I got to stay in my game. And,
Gotcha.
and I get away from that. How do I control the game
Yeah.
while I'm sitting down? The few times that I beat him, I've been able to maintain, my game and
Yeah.
not worry about what he's doing.
Yeah.
I actually had a game where I was up on the hill really quick against Tony.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, and we had quarters on the
Just
table.
chips in back and
that
at
quarters
you,
moving.
traveling around the table.
And so I call up the sports psychologist that was helping me when I was
Cool.
playing golf.
Yeah.
And she kept saying, you keep mentioning this quarter, keep mentioning this quarter, keep mentioning this quarter.
Fixated on the
I
corner
was
travel.
so worried about that quarter marching around the table.
Yeah.
As Tony moved it,
Yep.
the gameplay had zero meaning to me.
Oh, you dissociated.
Right? So I mean, this is
Yeah.
a huge thing. You
Yeah.
talk about that mental. So not
It
only
is. It's
in the
huge.
game, but you're sitting to the side. You
Yeah.
have to maintain the mental.
Well, and I'm the freaking golden retriever of people. I'm like, hi. No, it's true.
Squirrel.
Right? No, and not just squirrel, but like, yay! Like I'm having fun and I'm playing with my friends and I'm like doing all this fun stuff. And then like, oh shit, they just made a meatball. Excuse my language, but like, oh man, I just lost a rack, and oh no, I need to do this.
So Mandy's sister pops up. Andrea, how are you doing? She's saying, "Let's go, Mandy."
Gave you a shout out.
Hi, Auntie.
That's your
Yep.
aunt. Yay.
And we got Malayan
All
here
right.
with us. If you haven't been listening,
We're
she's been giving
racked.
some great insight, not only to the pool games, but to life itself.
Absolutely.
Tell Lennon.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Tell Lennon I say hi.
Hi, Lenny.
Oh,
Is your cousin?
does that 4-ball make it? The
It's
2-ball?
going.
Yep.
It's going.
The 4-ball made it. Went 4
All right.
rails around. So it is again BCA rules. We're playing open table.
Yeah.
She's locked up to that 1, which doesn't go anywhere.
No.
I don't think she could play the combo.
Got a couple issues in there.
Yeah, this, all
Yeah,
this.
that's-
So if she takes stripes, she's got to figure this out.
For sure, for sure.
The 9 and the 5. Oops.
Yeah.
The 9 and the 5 are tied up.
We working 9 to
right?
5 there.
So I mean, so while she would have to, she's tree topped if she wants to take this into there and take solids.
I
Which,
mean,
I think-
solids.
oh,
Oh,
she
we'll tell her.
stepped out, but we'll make
We'll
sure that she
tell
sees
her.
that message. And if you missed it earlier, Mandy gave you and Dad a shout out, Henry. So hello to you. It's nice to see have some family participation.
Yeah, for
Nice,
sure.
so she
I
takes
would have
this.
taken that as well. I was gonna say.
So I like this where this
I
this
do.
comes up.
I
It's
do.
that butt cut and this cue ball. If you get a little draw on
I
it,
do.
it rolls into that.
Hey, is this wired into the side with the 11 if she gets down table here?
I don't think so. I think it's wired just to the diamond there.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I think. I don't know.
That's
A little bit of
close.
throw. I think
That's
that
close.
goes on the side. I think that 11 goes on the side. Your auntie said hi and she loves you.
Love you too.
Love you 3.
Love you 4.
All right.
All the
We're
way
all about
around.
family love
That's
here.
right. All right. Is she gonna pop this out when she back cuts?
Oh.
Yes. Love that.
Oh, so now even though
It's okay.
even though this is rolled up, that
11's
that
open.
11 kind of
Yeah,
the
that 11's open
15.
still.
I don't know that the 14 goes past the 7, but it certainly can
Will
block
not.
this pocket,
Yeah. I mean, you can try to cheat the pocket and park it.
right?
You guys
I don't know. What do you think? So hero shot. I mean, you're kind of back cutting it. So I don't know because you're kind of hitting it over the top to get the 14 down there. So I don't think it gets in theirs, and I don't think you can drift it down for the 11.
Yeah, I didn't wear my cape for that hero shot.
Right. That's superhero. That's a Tony Piazza level shot there. This guy stuck, absolutely stuck, no place to shoot it. Pulls a 4 rail and actually gets a slide off the 2 ball to leave himself perfect shape for the 1, to leave himself perfect shape for the 8. And I'm like, well, it's Tony. What are you gonna do? Cry about it?
Nope.
But I was amazed. Again, back to watching him shoot.
He doesn't.
And that was,
I
that
mean,
was
the
a day.
man's not in the Masters year after year without,
right.
you know. I mean, like
Right.
he's the man.
So it looks like the 5 slides it by the 9, which is Mandy's gonna take,
Yeah,
which
looks
is
like
I
it.
like that. I like that shot.
Yeah.
Nice and
There you
easy.
go.
The 7 comes off the rail, off the back side of the 14. It might even go clean.
Taking 7, then the 6 next.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
like,
looking at.
I like that. You slide up, you shoot the 6 this way.
Yep.
The 7. So if you play off the back side of the 14, you really got to come in this way, and I
Yeah.
don't think that works.
Uh-uh.
I think it goes in clean.
And if it goes in clean, that means the 8 ball goes in clean. So, oh!
I think that's just right. Lead it, follow it up.
So Bobby says the best thing to do when you're dealing with anxiety is breathe in for 4, hold
2, exhale.
So breathe
8.
in for 4, yep, and exhale for 8.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great advice.
Square
Breathing
breathing.
is so the funniest thing I've ever done is playing golf with a guy, and I'm like, do you breathe in or breathe out when you hit a driver? And he was so worried about which one he did, he missed the drive. So, okay, here we go. So this 2 ball, hit draw, and it comes back naturally to the 3.
It comes back in shape.
There it is. So now this
Right on your line.
so
Nice job,
yep.
Robbie.
So this is right here, stop shot. The cue ball may drift a little bit right here.
Yeah.
And you can even hit it hard and come up a little bit. We already know it goes past the 14 because the 7 ball went past the 14.
Oof.
There it is. And she called that corner pocket right there.
This
Now,
is rolling.
Let's bear down. She got on it quick.
That's it.
There it is.
That's it. That's
There it
match.
is. There it is. So Malia hurt herself for jumping up and down. So great match. They're hugging right now.
Fantastic, ladies. That
So-
was a show up and a showdown. Hell yeah. Hugging, chatting, a little misty-eyed.
Right.
Yes, everybody. Oh,
So
Malia's
Malia
out
run
hugging,
down
hugging her mom.
so Patrick's got some second place money to hand out. You can see that's Patrick right there.
Yep.
So we're gonna hand out some second place money and a trophy. If you haven't seen them, they have a trophy that's like a little Piazza's.
He'll put it on the table. There it is.
Yeah, the Piazza's
Yeah.
icon, and
Well fought, ladies. That was incredible. Incredible showdown. Well done, everybody.
Right.
It wasn't a blowout.
No.
She swung all the way back. What a freaking what a match.
so
Watch
everybody,
me win.
they're watch me, baby. Watch me win. Watch me, baby.
Yes, girl.
So how proud are you of your mom doing this?
Very proud. I'm.
See?
I
You
love
sure
my
you don't want to play pool?
No.
I tried.
I don't want to cry.
I tried. Aww.
So we're
So
gonna
wonderful.
see if we can't get both ladies in here and talk to them, do a
Yeah.
little post game thing. So if you want to
Absolutely.
hang out a little bit,
Little wrap
they are
up.
counting out. Oh, hold on.
All right, yeah, go hit that.
Hey, gangster,
Is that Peaches?
Gangster, gangster, gangster,
Peaches! Peaches
Gangster.
is in the book.
gangster.
Oh, Peaches, good to see you, bud. All right, how'd you do in the tournament, dude?
We're still
You
shooting.
guys are still going?
Still shooting.
Go get it.
We're in the money. We're in the
Go
money.
get it. Peaches brightens everyone's
So
day.
we tried to get Patrick to count out the money on the table.
Yeah.
So how you feeling? What's going on through your mind right now?
Girl.
That's me.
Can I hug you?
don't know.
Let me give you a hug. You rocked it. Good job. Oh my gosh. You guys battled.
Yeah.
Man.
She started playing so just on fire.
Yeah.
She came alive, and I'm the
swung
whole
back.
time I'm like, yes, Danielle.
Yes.
That's it.
So this,
We were
this is
talking about that.
sportsmanship that we've been
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
the
We
whole
were
time.
talking about that, about how ladies cheer on ladies,
Oh
and
my
we like
God.
have been
She
all
would
about
mess,
it.
and I'm like, no.
Right.
All right. I guess I
Cheering
gotta
each
do
other
something.
on. That's huge.
Oh my God. Then Malia comes down to hug me, and I start crying.
Oh.
And then Brooklyn starts
So-
crying. She's like, don't look at me.
Good question is, when's the last time you had $6,000 cash in your hands?
About 6 months ago when the carport collapsed on my car and I got an insurance claim.
But that was
But
a
I mean,
check.
I didn't earn that.
But that was a check though.
You earned this, girl.
Well, okay,
You
so
earned this
so
all
when's
the
the last
way.
time you had 6,000
I don't know.
hard-earned greenback dollars
No, Robbie's
in your
fixated
little
on
hands?
it.
Back in my stripping days.
Hey.
I've never done that. Never done that, Dad.
Can we see that again?
Yeah,
Can we
your dad
return
and
to
your
those days?
sister are
Yeah.
listening.
Hold on, I got a couple of dollars.
Oh, shame,
Oh,
shame.
so go get your money.
Yeah, go get it,
your
girl.
money.
Congratulations.
Woohoo!
Wow.
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 Look at all the congrats in the comments. Thank you, everybody. Look at this.
All right.
Yes.
So the champion.
Ah! Throw that fire symbol up.
There we we go. Good job. Can we go table 2? No. Here we go. Get you guys the view there.
Money, I got you. Oh, come on.
I got you.
Go, go, go.
Robbie. Hey, Chris, congratulations to Napa. All right. All right, here we go. The winner, Mandi. Love it.
So we got Chris
Ritthaler.
Breath in the booth, who is our returning international 8-ball
International.
International Napa
There's
8-ball
nobody
champion.
outside of America there.
Right.
Weird, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
you're
you know,
a
it's
universal champion now.
The World
Yeah.
Series, you know,
Yeah,
and the Super Bowl.
America's
Right.
way of
So
encompassing
we
everything.
got Patrick counting out, and we got the other
Yes, please.
young lady coming in, Danielle. She's still getting congratulations.
She's still getting hugs and congrats. So, how was Napa out there? What was it like?
It's well worth it. I mean, Colorado has tournaments that can be just as big as the internationals, but the internationals are always just big enough that.
So Danielle just walked in.
Yes,
so
that's
so what's
amazing.
going through your mind now?
That was an absolute battle.
Oh, girl.
we gotta
you
say-
came all the way back. You swam all
We-
the You were down.
I was down.
I know, but you know what? You came in clutch.
Yeah.
Right,
all
right.
the way, all the
Never
way.
say- never say die.
Never.
Never say die,
Never say
right?
die. No, you came all the way back.
I said it earlier that the Danielle that showed up for this tournament might be pushing April about the top woman shooter in Piazzas. I mean, you continue this idea of shooting and how you manage this tournament and the calmness and the time that you took for everything and the consistency. You're gonna be a 7 soon, and then the 8-ball's got to the 9-ball's got to follow.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, we might be playing even next time we meet each other.
Maybe. Watch out now.
Look out,
But, hey,
boys.
super proud of you.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate
did
it.
really well through the whole tournament. I absolutely took 0 sides on this, but man.
Oh no, it's all right.
No. I mean, I just saying, I tried to remain
Kept it
neutral. Both
unbiased.
you guys
we
are
were cheering
friends.
you both on.
I know
Right.
you were.
We were talking about how like the camaraderie and the sportsmanship in the ladies
Oh,
bracket
yeah.
has been unparalleled.
Oh, it's
Everybody's
been
been
great.
cheering each other on.
Oh yeah, there
and
was
like,
so many wonderful shooting ladies in
Yeah.
this tournament. I'm so glad that they had put this event on. So thank you to
Thank
Tony
you.
and Patrick.
Yes, thank you,
Because
Patrick
just to
and
see
Tony.
all these ladies shoot, it just warms my heart.
Yes, and this is the first time I've ever tried anything like this, and I got to meet you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, girl. Yes, I love it.
And that's one thing. What was it? What was her name?
Who?
LaShare? Where is it?
Lashara.
Lashara?
She was rooting you on.
She was rooting me
In
on.
the
Said you met
comments,
it
girl.
in the Frontier,
And you guys were like,
okay,
yeah,
Bordeaux.
yeah.
Yep. And she was rooting you on, and she's like, "Yeah, I met her." And I was like, "Where'd you meet her?" She's like,
Yeah,
"Frontier."
Charlie.
So a
She was
lot,
like, cool.
not only a lot of new people in the tournament, but
Right.
a lot of new people to the
Yeah.
broadcast to be
Right.
able to got to see.
Right.
So I mean, there's not one woman that was in this tournament that I'm ever gonna look at and go, "Okay, who's my next opponent?"
Yeah.
Right? Not one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody shot so well
Right.
that
Yeah.
it was incredible. They're taking pictures now, and Mandy's just trying to hold back
And
tears.
congrats to
Right.
Mandy. She shot her butt
Yep.
off.
She did.
Right? So
She
this is one
did.
thing that we talked about. Mandy helped you with the rack at one point,
Yeah,
and then she was trying to explain something. Do you want to watch it? There's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
guy in this room that would have helped their opponent with
Never,
the rack that would have
never.
never said, "Do you want to get a hit watch on this?"
Right,
They
right.
would have been like, "You
Oh,
call
yeah.
if you need to call." Man,
Yeah,
the
it was nice to
sportsmanship.
play with
Oh,
her. And,
with
well,
all
every-
the ladies,
yeah.
across the board.
So
I don't
good.
think there was one of them that was all
No, it was very
Right.
tasteful, and like
Right.
we all just straighten each other's crowns. That's
fair
what
is
it
fair, and you play to the best of your
Absolutely.
ability to do everything. Great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
I'm gonna hug
you.
you. Oh.
And
So
just
proud of you.
just
Also,
know,
thank y'all for commentating.
while it may not be a first place trophy,
My
there's
pleasure.
not a lot of people in this place that have one of those.
Yeah, you got
So,
it, girl.
Hey, I'd be bringing that to league and going, You want to play?
Use it as your marker. Go use it as your marker.
That's what,
There you
That's
go.
what I'd be doing.
There you go. You got a pocket marker too.
I do. It's bigger than my head.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do if you know
So-
Chris. That
and
is
it's
hard to do.
international.
It is tough. Yeah. Well, what's funny is last year
Yeah.
the first place was just as big, but they actually sized up the trophies because people were complaining about how small they were.
Right.
So, yeah, it was interesting.
So you can see on the screen they're getting a picture with everybody that wants to get in it.
Oh,
So
that's right.
we have consolation match tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
4
Please
p.m.
tune back in
Yep.
and give Maria Finley and Deb May the equal spot or viewership that you gave these ladies.
Absolutely.
If I can get back at 4 o'clock tomorrow, I will certainly be in here. We talked about Stephanie's unable to get back
Yeah,
in
I'll
here.
be at the Avalanche game. Sorry,
And
guys.
I feel super privileged, and I've been able to be in here and talk about the top-notch tournament and the way the ladies played. I've learned some things on how to be a better player by watching these ladies that I will take with me, and that I don't necessarily have to be, I'm out to beat the crap out of you, that there's certain things I can do to be a better sportsmanship, and I try as hard as I can to do that. I know I fail sometimes, but watching these ladies make me want to be a better sportsman and practice better sportsmanship in this match. And that's one thing that I'm going to take out. So if I can't be here tomorrow, that's one thing. And I challenge every single one of you that knows me, that plays with me. You see me doing something stupid, call me out on it. So I know that I'm doing something that's not right and I can correct it, because watching these ladies, man, it was an adventure. And we got one more match. Please tune back in tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Hopefully we won't have the issues that we had with the microphone, but Johnny Becker, I'm telling you, this guy comes through with the IT work here, and man, he gets it done. Something goes wrong, and he's quick to respond, come down no matter what he's
Scoots,
doing.
we love you, Scoots.
Yep, Scooter running this, and Patrick for putting it on. You got it? Last thoughts?
Tony Piazza. Last thoughts. Let's think. I'm very proud of you for being humbled and want to be a better competitor in that aspect of it. Like, yes, we all want to go out and win, but like also honoring our opponent in that same aspect is really beautiful. I want to go out and have more killer spirit, because like I said, I'm the golden retriever of like friends and like people where I'm like, oh my gosh, you're doing so good. But then also like, oh shit, I just lost. So like I need to get my killer instinct back, and I'm going to learn that from you as well.
Right. So back to what you're talking about, what I said. So I've been trying to help. We have a fundamentals thing going on at a different place. I won't mention it on the live stream at Piazza's. And I've realized that I don't practice what I preach with my lower skill levels. And so I've taken a step back and tried to start incorporating what I'm teaching them back into my game. And then, like I said, seeing the ladies in the sportsmanship, I know I failed at that. I want to say not often, but I know there's been failures there, so that's something I got to work with. Chris, back from the Napa, our international with no international players.
Give us some insights, Chris.
In terms of this tournament here, this ladies, I commentated on a couple of earlier matches, and it's a pleasure to watch. I mean, there's creativity you don't expect. Sportsmanship, as has been mentioned, is better, I think, in tournaments with women in it, just because there's more respect to it. And it's just an absolute pleasure to watch, because you don't get to see them, women player highlighted as much. And so taking the chance to do that, I think, is huge. Especially here, we've got amazing players. We might as well show them off.
Yeah, showcase.
Show what they can do. And
Completely agree.
It's something that I think they get, women get underestimated too much. And for pool, it's just as much a strategy game as it is athleticism. So it's something you have to go into, and they have, the thought process is down to the person.
Right.
So, in my opinion, it's really no different. It's just a matter of that sportsmanship is what makes the biggest difference.
Right.
Sure.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
So we have again consolation match. Maria Finley and Deb May tomorrow at 4. We got a turkey shoot, 1,200 max, 2-day event, potentially 3-day event coming up in I forget, November sometime. It has been announced that there is a Jack and Jill 1050 is going to be our Sunday Night Sinners tournament series that's coming up. It's got a little swing. Yep, starting in January, where it's going to be pay your money in December, and there's a little bit of sway with that 1050 because we know there's a gap. Plus, I know there's some other great tournaments that are lined up. not just here at Piazza's, and I'm not trying to advertise anybody else, but all over the city of Denver, there's great tournaments going down. I know that they're going to try to time them better so we don't have overlap or we don't have two special tournaments that happen so quickly together. Now that we got Ultimate Pool going on, I know there's a big tournament. If you didn't go and see Chris Melling play, go Google him or go look at YouTube on him. And the next time he's in town for Ultimate Pool, go see him. It is incredible to watch.
WPBA, speaking of the women's events as well.
Yep, the WPBA will be coming back. I think Felt is going to make that an annual thing. So a lot of great pool coming up, and hopefully I can continue commentating. Tony talked to me one time about going to the mailbox. Don't be talking about going to the mailbox. Well, I don't know what that's about.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I keep laughing about that and thinking about that. I'm like, don't go to the mailbox, right? I don't know.
It's that quarter. You're fixated on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so a lot of great stuff. Hopefully we see you back here tomorrow night. And
thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the sponsors, everything else. We appreciate you guys.
Catch you guys on the flip.